marinate this straight cook this motherfucker.
What's good, what's good, what's good? It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper. Welcome to episode 61 of Trappin' Tuesdays. Let's clap for that. Hey man, I'm not gonna lie. Today I feel real good. Tonight I feel real good. To all my people in the chat, go get your styrofoam cup. Yup. Get your styrofoam cup. Pull up, drink, head shop, drink. Houston, Atlanta, Vegas, whatever. Chopped and screwed with no syrup. You dig? One time for the trap juice. One time for the trap juice. Zoom in on my trap juice. George, zoom in on my trap juice. Zoom in on my trap juice. We trap juice tonight. Zoom in on trap juice for one time. There we go. Trap juicing. Trap juice. You feel me? That's what we doing tonight. How we feel? I feel good. I like what's going on. One time. I want to say something right quick before we get started, Jose. I want to say this tour has been so amazing. First and foremost, bro, I want to thank all the trappers that came out to every city. We got one more city to go. I want to salute to y'all for that. And the reason why I want to salute to that, man, I want everybody to understand something right now, man. When you got a vision, you got to go all in on it. I don't want you to doubt yourself. I don't want you to think about what could go wrong. I just want you to step into it. I want you to just cast your net. Because there's a life, there's a treasure, and there's some prosperity. There's some territory with your name on it, but you don't want to go get the territory. God told Joshua, you got to go possess it. It's one of my favorite things to say. Because when he told him to go possess it, that means I already got it for you with your name on it. It's already for you. It's already for them. But I need somebody to lead the people to it because I can't go get it for you. I want you to understand something. Everybody that's listening to me tonight, I want you to understand there's this joy inside of me because every day I'm working toward going to possess what the territory is with my name on it. I ain't waiting for nobody to give it to me. I ain't waiting nobody to give me a handout. I ain't waiting for things to be perfect. I ain't waiting for all my ducks to line up. I ain't waiting to cross the T's and dot the I's. I'm just putting the shoes on and go get it. And here's the cold part. The shoes ain't got no strings in them, and the path ain't even much laid out for me. I got to cut some bushes on the way. God damn it. I got to cut some bushes on the way. But man, I got a whole squad with me. And I want you to know that it's so, like, for us as leaders, like, some of us are visionaries, some of us are leaders, but watch this. I want you to understand that you can't do it by yourself. I want you to understand that you can't do it by yourself. I want you to understand that there's some people that's 100% willing to follow you the whole way. They just wait for you to step into the vision. There's some people that are really great at helping the vision come into fruition. I don't shoot one camera. I don't make one beat. I don't take one ticket sale. I verbally say the email, but somebody types the email out. I don't dress up not one theater. I just go in there and say, here's the vision. But there's people that are 100%, their assignment is to help you give birth to the dream. There's people, that's their assignment. And it don't take nothing away from them. Watch this. The mother's job is to nurture the baby. The mother's job is to push the baby out. Watch this. There's a person that's a doula, and the doula's job is to help the mother give birth to the baby so it can be healthy. That's the doula's job. Or we can go with Western philosophy. There's a doctor that's designed, that specializes in helping you give birth to this baby. The doctor specializes in that. But here's the dope part about that. The doctor don't do it by itself. When you go give birth, the doctor got a team with him. The doctor got like 2 people on the side. And then once the doctor makes sure the baby is safe to be conceptualized or come out, the doctor say, hey, daddy, you want to come right here? Hey, spouse, you want to come here and help? You want to hold it for the first time? Because guess what? It ain't the doctor's job to hold the baby. It's your job to deliver it. But watch this. While you delivering the baby, somebody's there to hold the baby until you come into the right form so that you can do what? Finish nurturing it. Man, I don't even think they get what I'm saying, Jose. They thinking about the baby. I'm talking about your vision. I want you to understand this, fam. I'm excited because one day I got this seed planted in my head that said, Trap, this is what you gotta be doing. And guess what? I ain't questioning. I just went full throttle. The problem is you ain't going full throttle. You got the vision. You got the dream. You stand up late at night and you see it. You like, yup, I'm gonna be a multi-millionaire. You saying, yup, this is the dream. You saying, yup, I can see me having 15, 20 people helping me. You like, yup, it's gonna impact this. These are the people I wanna help. But then what happens is when life start lifing, what happens is when the mission meets adversity, what happens is you on the table ready to give birth, and then in the middle of the birth, you decide, not right now. When the contraction get a little too hard for you, you say, I don't want to. Listen, when it get, Jose, watch this. When the contractions get really, really hard, you know the baby is getting closer to being birthed. So let's put that in a life perspective. When it get really, really hard for you, you know it's time for you to really give birth to it. I don't think they got it, Jose. Listen, when the woman on the table, when she on the bed, or when she with the doula, right? They're like, yo, let me time the contractions. Right? The contractions are too far away, so I know the baby is here, but it ain't here. It ain't ready to be birthed. The contractions letting us know that the baby on the way. Oh, it's getting close. Let's get closer to the hospital, or let's get in the pool, or wherever you're gonna give it the birth, that the doula like, okay, let me get close to you. Like how far the contractions is, they are an hour apart, okay, let's get prepared. So watch this, when it get a little painful for you, when life punch you in the face a couple times, it's just letting you know, yo, I'm on the right track. I'm ready to birth this thing. I'm ready to birth it. It's getting a little hard for me, Jose. I'm getting ready to birth it. It's getting a little tough for me. But watch this. Watch this. It ain't excruciating yet. Ooh, it hurt, but it ain't excruciating yet. So you know you got a little further to go. And then look what the doctor say. Let me know when watch this. Let me know when the contractions get a little closer. Let me know when the contractions get a little closer. Well, why they gotta get a little closer? Because when they get a little closer, I know one thing. The baby is now pressing to come out. The baby is pressing. Now the baby's saying, it's my time. So the mother gotta say, hey, let me hold your hand. She start talking crazy. Oh, I hate you. You put this, I hate you. And you feel me? What that is, that means one thing. Listen, that means she under so much pressure. But guess what? Even under the pressure, the mother don't say, I'm about to stop giving birth. She say what? Get it out me. She don't say, stop. I don't want it. She say, hey, I hate you, but get it out me. That's what she said to the doctor. I hate you, my mate, the person who got me impregnated. In this moment, I hate you, but get it out of me. Okay, let's make it make sense. Let's make it make sense. You on a journey because life started lifing, because the business started applying pressure, you got an attitude. But you haven't built up the camaraderie. You haven't built up the culture. You haven't surrounded yourself with the people who understand the pressure that you under, so when you start talking crazy, they don't quit on you. Because watch this. The dude who helped gave birth, the dude who played part in putting the baby in, when she starts saying, I hate you and get from around me and you make me sick, he don't say, I'm gone. He like, oh, my baby coming. Ooh, my baby on the way, because she talking crazy to me. You feel me? He don't quit. This is a part of the process. So when my team say, man, Trap, he under something, listen, I'm about to give birth to it. About to give birth. I'm under a little pressure. They understand it's okay. Why? Because we about to give birth. He about to give birth to it. We getting closer. He a little more. Listen, it's a little more. The contractions done got closer. He about to give birth to it. He about to give birth to it. So watch this. Watch this. When the contractions get super close and it get real, real painful, she closed her eyes. She learned how to breathe. Breathe through it. Breathe through it. Give me a push. Now we talking about intentionality. We talking about watch this, Jose, watch this. We talking about what's the procedures when the baby about to come out. We gonna breathe right. What's the breathing exercises? What's the pushing exercises? What's the thought process? We done already prepared to give birth for it. Now it's just time to give birth. We know it's gonna be painful, but it's time to give birth. Watch this, because you can't give birth to something you ain't never had without a little pain. It gotta get painful. It gotta get painful for you. Problem is, every time it get painful for you, you stop the birth. You stop the process. Go on, give birth to that thing. Go on, give birth to that thing. Whatever that thing is, the thing that you keep thinking about all day and night, the thing that got you at work taking longer breaks, the thing that got you sitting in the bathroom on your phone researching, the thing that when you're on break, you go in the car, you get on your phone and you research, the thing that in 6 of your tabs on your laptop. The thing that when you type one letter in, the whole how-to do come up in the search engine. The thing that you done took all the notes on. The reason why you done went to 6 conferences. That's the thing that keep you up. The thing you keep making a sacrifice for, the thing you keep saving for, the thing you keep taking a loss on it, that's the thing you gotta go and give birth to. It's supposed to be painful because you ain't never gave birth before. You ain't never gave birth before. Now watch this, Jose. This the dope part. This the part I love. This the part I love right here. This the part I love right here. If you take a mother who's given birth one time, she already know the procedure. She already know the procedure. Bet, cock them, open them, breathe, push. It's easy. You see, look, and don't talk about she got 3, 4. Look what she said. Oh, I spit them out. His head was a little big. He's trying to come sideways. He was trying to come foot first. The doctor had to put his hand in there and turn him around with his hands. It ain't even bothering me. Why? I knew the procedure. Breathe, push, breathe, push, breathe, push. Here's the thing, y'all. When you give birth to it once, that means it's in you. Listen, if you can build one business, you can build 2 businesses. If you can build 2 businesses, you can build an empire. If you can build an empire, you can change your whole lineage, yo. But you got to give birth to the first one. You don't want to give birth. I want it, but I don't. Listen, you got some bold ones that give birth that say, hey, don't even give me the epidural. I won't give it. Look, she done give it to me natural. Don't give me the shot. Give it to me. I won't endure the pain. That's going to make me love it a little bit more. Don't give me get the shot away from me. Hey, baby, you and the doctor, get out of my face. Let me, push. Push it. Don't even give me the shot. Don't give me the shot. I want the pain. The pain make it that much more worthwhile. The pain gonna make me have a little more connection to it. The pain gonna let me remember what I went through. The pain, you keep running from the pain. I'ma keep embracing the pain. The person who embraced the pain understand that the victory is that much sweeter. I got this guy doggone trap juice. It's a little bit of both. Episode 61, the stimulus package. I need you to be ready to go through a little pain, y'all. Tonight, we're going to give birth to it. Tonight, we're gonna give birth to it. A lot of us have had a hard time understanding that we are worthy of wealth. Society convinces us that sacrifice and hard work for years are what's necessary just for us to be worthy. I want you to understand, that you was born worthy. Our environments, our communication exchanges over time, sometimes they dilute our value system. They dilute our sense of worth. They make us run away from the pain. I want you to know that we must start fertilizing our seeds of prosperity. We gotta fertilize those seeds of prosperity. We gotta start incubating different philosophies. I'm about to say this word, y'all, that is in my brain. We gotta get away from these financial insufficiencies, yo. These concepts that money is lack, money is scarce, opportunity is scarce, I don't deserve, I watch my mama. Listen, we gotta unearth these financial ideologies of financial insufficiency. Because those ideologies lead us to having poor financial hygiene. Poor financial hygiene. It's time to clean up our act, y'all. We need financial restoration. We need new philosophies. We need to unearth. We need to unanchor ourselves from things that say we got to retire at 65. We got to get rid of the idea that the 401k and the pension plan is our only way to retire healthy. We got to get rid of that. We got to give birth to some new ideas. We got to give birth to some new philosophies. We got to give birth to new belief systems. Financial restoration. We need clean. We need better financial hygiene, y'all. And the only way to do that is we got to give birth to it. Because what we realize and what we know, and what we know is an unmitigated truth, is that America ain't gonna give it to us. The system is doing what the system is designed to do. Some people can say, well, the system failed us. How the system gonna fail some people? It ain't never designed to help anyway. It can't fail you if it never was designed to help you. It can't fail you if it was never designed to restore you. It can't help you if it was never designed to breathe life into you. It ain't failed you and helped the people it was supposed to help. Our issue now is we gotta be the ones to help us. I ain't looking for the school system to help my child. I just need her to go through the formalities. I'm gonna teach her the rest. I just need her to go through the people's school system, go on through the 12th grade, finish the people's school system, learn about respect, and daddy got you. I'm gonna ensure you got a job so you can get into entrepreneurship. I'm gonna ensure that you're gonna have an internship, unless you wanna be a lawyer, a doctor, a teacher. But even in that moment, I'm gonna make sure I done made the right connection, that way you can do it the right way. Daddy gonna do that. It's my job, it's our job. Why? Because we gave birth to that, and it's our job to give birth to the opportunities that they presented with. I'm talking about better financial hygiene. I'm talking about being my own stimulus package. I'm talking about being the reason why my family succeeds. We're talking about family SOPs. What's the ideas and the systems that we have in place financially that don't got nothing to do with money? Okay. I'm talking about the systems, Jose. I'm talking about if I ain't gave my daughter $1, what's the blueprint that I laid out that she can say, yep, Daddy probably ain't give me $1, but guess what? He gave me the blueprint, and if I can follow the blueprint, I can quadruple what he had because he done wrote down the mistakes for me too. We talking about better financial hygiene right here. We talking about putting belief systems. We talking about family SOPs. And all we got to do is go study the people that did it before us. All we got to do is go say, hey, who winning at the chess game? That's it. Who winning at the chess game? And in a world where everybody's trying to get that fast, I need you to understand the direction you're going is more important than how fast you get there. I need you to understand that. Because while you rushing to get there, you missing the mistakes. There's so much data in the process where the end result don't matter. I told my team, bro, I don't even care if we lose money on this tour. I just need to know how to go to 6 cities, so next year when we go to 8 to 10 cities, I now got a blueprint, I got a DNA, now next year we're gonna be profitable. How do we start the touring company? Well, now we got one. We got a blueprint now. Guess what? We ain't got to do 6 cities all the time. We can do 8 cities this and hey, check this out. In the wintertime, we're going to just do 2 standalone cities on GP. They ain't even a tour. This is a standalone city that we're going to market for 4 months in a row. And guess what? If we can do it in the States, guess what? Man, we can go to the UK. Guess what? We can go to Africa. Guess what? We can now plant our flag. Why? Because we did it in the States for 6 cities. And once we got the blueprint, once we got the SOPs in place, it's now step and repeat. George, with everything you do. B, what's everything you do? Jose, right on everything you do. Dave, what's everything you do? How do we, How do we now go from 500 people to 1,000 people? How do we go from 1,000 people to 1,500 people? The reason why I did a theater, I knew I wasn't going to fill a theater up the first time, but guess what? By the time I get the second and the third time in, we talking about sold out shows at the theater at my premium price, not what you told me to do. I ain't letting you tell me what I got to do. The man said, hey, we'll help you do it, but the tickets got to, I said, hey, check this out, bro. You don't run nothing over here. You don't run, you don't tell me how to talk to my people. You don't say, matter of fact, check this out, bro. I don't even need y'all money. I'm gonna come out of pocket because mine deep. I don't need your money, fam. I'm gonna come out of pocket. Well, you know we'll save you on, I don't need you to save me, my nigga. Excuse my language. I don't need you to save me. I ain't never got saved, bro. I'm gonna do it this way because I need to learn. It's time to clean up our act because we need financial restoration. We need financial restoration. And we can say all the things. We can try to manifest all the manifestations, but check this out, man. The work you put in validate the faith you got in the dream. The work you put in validates the belief that you have and the faith that you have in a dream. Yep, I'm a manifester. You got to do some work. It ain't gonna just fall in your lap. The lady with the issue of blood, what she say? I believe it, and now I'm gonna go touch the hem. She didn't say I'm gonna just stay. She was isolated. She was isolated. She didn't just say I'm gonna stay in my corner of the world and I'm gonna be healed. I'm gonna manifest the healing. I'm gonna manifest it. Nah. She said, shut up. She said, I believe it. Believe. I'm gonna take action. I'm gonna leave this house. I'm gonna leave from under this roof and I'm gonna execute. The execution was, all I gotta do is touch the hem. And look what the word said, Jose. It didn't say later on, it said immediately. That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part, Jose. It ain't saying she touched the hem and then she went home, took a nap, got up, and 2 hours later she felt a little better. And then a month later, she was good, but she had a chance of it coming back, right? It ain't say that. It says she touched the hem and immediately. I'm talking about it was so fast, soon as she touched it, she released something, because look what Jesus said. Hey, who touched me? He felt it. Because when you take action, when you believe, and then you execute, you release something into the world. You get exalted in a way that gets you closer. She gave birth to it. She gave birth to her healing by taking action. She gave birth to it. She said, yo, once I touched the, listen, I done did, watch this. Let's go back to my other thing, Jose. Your best move ain't even in God's playbook. Your best move ain't even in God's playbook, because watch this. She went to all the doctors. She tried all of the herbal remedies. You feel, she was doing her best move. And get what? Her best move wasn't enough. Because her best move wasn't in the playbook. It was in her playbook. It wasn't in God's playbook. Get what God's playbook say? Do you believe? She said, if I just touch that hem, boy. Now watch this. A lot of times, watch this. Jose, she had the vision. Then she said, I got to go through them crowds. These the same people that say I'm unclean. So if they see me, they might don't let me make it there. Now watch this. She could have had, just from that thought alone, she could have said, nope, I'm good. I'm going to just manifest it. You feel me? She could have said, I'm good. I'm going to manifest it. I'm going to manifest it. You know, I'm good. I'm going to just think on it. She could have doubted herself. Like we do. In the middle is birth time, it's delivery time, and you say in the middle of delivery time, I'm good. She said, nah. So her faith led her to take action. The action be simple. Take a step. move out the door. Go through the crowds. Go through the naysayers. Go through the people that's hating on you. Go through the people that's talking about you. Go through the people that don't believe in you. Go through the people that's going to block your way. Go through the people that's going to make, what they say when people talk about you? False low, and you know what I'm saying? Go through them. You got to go through them. You got to go through them. I'm scared what they're going to say. So that's what they're supposed to be doing. I don't want them to see me like this. Well, what they gonna say if I come out here? Look, she could have said, what I'm gonna say if they come out here, they see me with the bumps on my face. They see me with this dirty clothes on. She said, I don't care what they say. Watch this. My faith is validated by the work I put in. I'm gonna walk from this corner by myself. I'm gonna walk through this crowd, and I'm gonna struggle just to touch that hem. And once I touch that hem, expeditiously, I'm talking about she probably didn't even get to pull her hand back. Big dog said, hey, your faith, by your faith, you good, you clean. I'm just confirming what you believed. I ain't even did nothing. I just come. So that tell us this right here, Jose. That tell us this. That's tell us this. What we believe is the reason why we succeed or fail. The story that you tell yourself, and depending on the conviction. See, she was convicted. Yo, I'm convicted we gonna win. I'm convicted, bruh. They're like, Trap, where you get this energy from? Man, I got so much conviction in this win. Listen, you believe in your success sometime. I go to sleep thinking about my success. I wake up thinking about my success. In the middle of the day, I'm thinking about my success. When I'm dozing off at night, I'm thinking about my success. When I'm picking my daughter up from school, I'm thinking about, because everything around me remind me of why I gotta be successful. When I'm picking up from school, guess what? I like to pick up from school. I like this freedom. I like this freedom. I want to take, everything you do gotta be a conviction, gotta be a reason why you gonna be successful. Somebody told me yesterday, Jose, I put up a story of me playing dominoes, 2018. Somebody said in the chat, bro, he just got this look on his face like he knew something was brewing and ain't nobody know. I say, I did. I ain't know what was gonna happen, but I knew it wasn't gonna be too much longer. I was gonna be slamming these dominoes on this table. We need financial restoration. And we need to clean up our financial hygiene. And remember this before we get into this show. The work you put in validates the faith that you have in the vision. Welcome to episode 61 of Trappin' Tuesday, man. Today, I like you, boy. Woo! Hey, man. This god doggone trap juice is it. Let me know if you got your cups. Let me know if you got your cups. Let me know if you got your cups. Tonight gonna be one of them nights, man. Listen to me. I want y'all to understand we giving birth to something new tonight. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Everybody, right now, do me a favor. I need you to go to the Wallstreet Looks Like Us Now network app on iPhone, on thing. I need you to download as many of them. You know what I'm saying? We're going to definitely bang out to Trappin' Tuesdays, the audio experience. Y'all, let's get that up. I apologize because I just been in this bag. You know what I'm saying? I've been in this bag and I'm excited. I'm happy about life. I'm happy about 2024. I'm happy about right now. And I want us to know that, man. So y'all do me a favor because every week we come give y'all our all. And every day Jose dropping clips of the episode, and I want to prove Jose and Steve wrong. they say Trap, because we dropping the long version, when we chop the clips up, the people done heard the long version, so they don't want to hear the clips. I say, bro, you're wrong. The people do want to hear the clips. I got to just do a better job at letting the people know that the clips is out. Not only on the YouTube, but also the audio. So y'all help me prove them wrong. Because they smart, they brilliant, right? They got the YouTube formula books, and they got the formula book said, if you drop the long term, nobody don't want to hit. I say, I don't care about the formula book. I know my trappers. I just got to let them know we dropping. So do me a favor, y'all. Like, we drop something on the network page, and we drop something on the Wallstreet Trapper page every day now. I just need y'all to go get the views up and like it, and then Jose dropping something literally 6 days a week on the audio. I need you to put it on automatic download. I need you to go review it. Just give me 3 minutes out of your day, every day, to just go see. Let me go to Wallstreet Trapper YouTube. Let me go to Wallstreet Looks Like Us Now YouTube. Let me watch it for 3 minutes. Let me like it. Let me go to the audio, let me download. It take 3 minutes, y'all. 3 minutes, just do that for me. I know it's a few steps involved, but I promise you, yo, this how we build. This how we build. I love y'all, I appreciate y'all. Let's get into it. Hey, if you on this YouTube right now, come to the Wallstreet Looks Like Us Now Network on YouTube. Come to Trappin Tuesdays. When you get into the chat, let me know you here. Let me know you here. And we gonna rock out, man. I love y'all. I'm about to go. Hey, man, how you feeling, Jose?
Man, that's a cluster.
What? What is that? Cluster fake. Man, he said that too fast. Did y'all hear that? Cluster. Colostomy bag. I don't know what he said. Philosophy bag. What the Shout out to Bailey, man, for the super chat. Thank you, family. I love you. I appreciate you. Shout out to the Queen Tori, the Lieutenant Tori. Shout out to the Queen. She always running. She is always running the YouTube super chat. Let me say this before we get started. We was in L.A. What, that was L.A. or that was Dallas? We was in Dallas. I forgot the king name. I forgot the king's name. Let me put this up right quick. I definitely want to give him a shout out. You dig? Jose, I want to make this a clip too, so I want to put him on a gram as well. You dig? This is a dope picture, man. It's so, I don't even think the YouTube serves it justice. This is such an amazing piece of art, and I definitely want to get his king his flowers. I didn't get the card, and I didn't get his Instagram. But if you are in the chat, King, man, thank you for this in Dallas. I'm going to definitely post it on my page when Jose give me the clip, or even take a picture of it, Jose. Take a picture so I can just take me a picture of this so I can post it on my page. You know what I'm saying? It's super dope. The detail that's in here is amazing. And I just want y'all to know that I'm that person. Like, I don't take y'all stuff and throw it away. Like, I take it, I hold it. Like, because I know this ain't easy to do. But I also understand the work that this his vision. And I'm so glad to be on his radar to be a part of this vision. So I definitely want to tell that king again, salute to you, King. I appreciate you, King. If anybody know him, he in Dallas. Let him know. I'm going to put this on my Instagram. Okay, I see him right there. Dolby Gavin. He said, I'm here. That's you, Dolby Gavin? Dolby Gavin, that's his name? Dolby Gavin? Or was it Devin? I don't know. I saw it. Dolby Gavin? Yep, I saw it. Thank you, King. I appreciate you, brother. This is amazing. Flowers, bro. Flowers, 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 flowers. I love art. I know one of the queens sent me one time. Hers is still over there somewhere. Is in the room? Oh, it's right there? Yep, the queen one's right there. I keep them, man. So thank you, brother. Again, thank you. I will post this on my page so you can have the recognition that you need. I don't have a problem with giving people their flowers or their recognition. So I just want to take the time to tell you again, thank you, King. I appreciate you, brother. This means everything to me, and I will definitely appreciate it, and I will definitely cherish this. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I don't like how he got quiet after I did that. I don't like what the hell. Tootie come in with a beat or something. Something, yeah. God damn. It got super quiet. I felt, damn. God damn. Trap juice coming. All right, man, let's get to it, man. I done already put an hour of work in, almost. Let's get to it, man. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Let's get to it, let's get to it, let's get to it. Y'all know what we do. Man, I feel so good, y'all. Y'all don't understand how good I feel, man. Y'all don't understand how good I feel. But let's start it off, man. I am a certified Wall Street trapper. I am confident in my ability to make great investments. The stock market is a machine that prints money, and I am more than capable of operating this machine. Not only will I free myself, but my family will eat for a lifetime based off the information I apply today. I'm a money maker and a wealth builder. Today, I break the chains that anchor me to that poverty mindset. My ancestors will smile now because I have turned our last name into an asset. Y'all know that's my favorite part. My family's purchasing power will increase indefinitely. Today, I make the declaration that no longer will I be a slave to money. No longer will the generations behind me inherit lack. No longer will I submit to selling my time for money. I am a first-generation millionaire. I am the architect of my family's legacy. I am a certified Wall Street trapper, and Wall Street looks like us now. Watch this. I know it's beat, dog. I know it's drop. You heard me? Let's go, baby. I love it. 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 Shout out to the family. I like it. He in real time with it. Shout out to the family. George, how you feel?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
I like it. I like it. B, how you feel?
Good, bro.
Good. Gindy, how you feel? What? My dog. Jose, how you feel? Chill. I already know what this dude gonna do, bro. Dave, how you feel? I like it. Today, how you feel, bro? All right, man, let's get to it, man. So definitely we got some stuff to talk about today, man. We got a lot of things going on. Definitely it's probably gonna be a 2.5 hour, 3 hour show. It's all right, it is what it is. It's one of them days. We got things going on. It is what it is. Trap juice, put the trap juice. They need to see the trap juice. You hear me? All right, man, we got 2,300 people in the chat. Jose, we kind of fell off a little bit though. I think it's because of the tour, because we was at 4,000. We was at 4,000. We're gonna get that back up. And we haven't cracked that 70,000 yet. So we're gonna crack that. Y'all share this out to everybody. Let's get our numbers back up. You know, we a year in. Let's get our numbers back up. Our goal is to be hitting 4,000 or 5,000 every week by the time the end of the year come, y'all. You know, that means a lot to us. Again, you know, we can't do this without y'all support, man. So we definitely love y'all for that, man. I feel good. All right, let's get into it, man. All three indexes were down today. All three indexes were down today. We definitely talked about it being September. We knew it was the worst month of all, and this is typically the worst week. The week right after financial, that Quad mentioned, is the worst week. So, you know, we're going through the motions. Definitely, I got 2 plays in right now that's just not working. I feel great about October, but boy, it's squeezing me. It's squeezing me, I ain't gonna lie. It's squeezing me because of the plays that they are, but I do feel like because I know how they move, I ain't too much tripping, but I don't wanna, I just gotta be watching and be mindful of it. Let's go into it. Let's go to our heat check. Heat check, man, y'all can see the market was a little greedy, not nothing too crazy, but we real close. Real close, 3 million, 3.9 million calls, 3.6 million puts. You know, it ain't enough to shift it, but because the energy not right in the market. And I think everything, and I feel this in my heart, tomorrow is gonna be such a weird day. Tomorrow is such a weird day because we get to see what the Fed gonna do. I personally don't feel like we're gonna get a rate hike. I think we'll get one in November. So I think we should have a good October. I think October will be a good month. Normally October is a great month in the market. I feel like we'll have a strong October. We'll have a nice November, but I think December is gonna be rocky. I think December is going to be rocky, and the reason why I think December is going to be rocky is because people don't have money that they used to have, and I think that sentiment is going to show itself in the market. Retail stocks have hit a multi-year low. So I've been telling y'all for maybe a month now. I think it was a month now. I was like, yo, leave retail alone, except for probably Lululemon and Party at Five Below. I just didn't truly feel, I didn't feel like the retail sector was that. And so far I was correct on that analysis because it's at a multi-year low. So that's extremely important for that. Also, I want to say something too, man. Philly, September 26th, last day of the tour, last day. Yo, we ran through these cities, yo. We run through these cities, and somebody asked me, Trap, like, what was the best city? I said, man, I'll be lying if I said something. They all meant something to me. This is my first tour. So they all hit special. Every one of them, we did something different, something unique. We was finding our ways, while still giving the trappers a great experience. We still was finding our way. So definitely, man, shout out to my little cousin Elise. Let's get that trapper merch. Let's get that trapper apparel. You know what I'm saying? Do we got the link for that? The hats, the hats are only in store on the tour, but right now they only in store on the tour. You can only get them. You only get, they're exclusive. They're only exclusive. Weigh it up. Put a 4 in it. Oh, my bad. My bad. Put a 4 in a, my You dig? So definitely, man, definitely get your merch. Get your apparel. You can get it now. But also, man, get your tickets, Philly. It's the last show. Whether you in, so listen, New York, Baltimore, D.C., y'all, Virginia, y'all a train right away. Y'all a train right away. Pull up. Let's make this. Let's make this one. Let's close out with a bang. Let's close out with a bang, man. The Miller Theater, Philly. Let's close out with a bang. Let's close out with a bang. Let's go a little further. Let's go into our heat check. Let's go. We got the heat check there. I mean the heat map. All right, there we go. Let's go fear and greed. Y'all see, 49. That's under 50. We neutral. We in neutral territory. I'm not gonna lie. September be that pressure, cuz. It be that pressure. Let's go a little further. And here's our heat map. here's our heat map, man. Let's look at it. So technology, really, Adobe was up today in the technology era, industry. NVIDIA down 1%. AVGO, that's the one I'm in right now that's is hemorrhaging. Amazon down 1%. Meta and Google kind of been floating sideways. Not doing too much, not doing a lot. They kind of been floating sideways. We got Walmart, we got Costco, Dollar General, VTRX. Y'all know that's my baby. I'm gonna talk about something else tonight, but this how we been looking. It ain't pretty, it's bloody, but guess what? It's where we find our deals at. Let's go a little further. All right, Dave, let's bring them to the recession portfolio right quick. First up, let's give them the options portfolio. Whew. We look a little, we bloody. And I've been saying this, bro, like every day. So, also let me say this. Shout out to the Patreon, because watch this, cuz they made some money today on a miscommunication. So yesterday I had to do a call with them yesterday in the Patreon, because I told them we was putting the puts on AVGO, and the goal was just hold it like sometime this week, and I wanted to just get rid of it because I knew it was going down because of. But I forgot to tell them, my bad, that I was selling the put. Meaning I'm selling the put, I collect the premium, and if the stock goes sideways up, I make my premium goes up. If it goes down, my premium loses money. So today it was going down, so I sold it. I didn't make that much on it. I probably made like $900. You know what I'm saying? But we was on a call yesterday, and I was telling them, I was like, listen, they was like, Trap, well, it was a miscommunication for us. And I said, I took the fault. As a leader, I took the fault. And so they was asking me, like, what should we do in the morning? And I said, I'm not gonna lie, if you don't understand it, like, I would get rid of it. Just because they don't, like, I never want you to be in something that you don't understand, right? So a lot of them was like, well, we gonna just see what they do in the morning. Yo, this morning, that thing, it started off good, then it dropped. So I knew, because they got the puts, once they saw it drop, they was gonna hold on to it. I went in the group and just looked, they was like, man, I made $1,500 off that thing today, Trap. I made $2,000 off that thing, Trap. I made $800 off that thing today, Trap, off of miscommunication. I was like, hey, it be like that sometimes, you know what I'm saying? It be like that sometimes. So I'm definitely glad that worked out in their favor, because it was a miscommunication on me, and I take sole responsibility for that. Here's the two plays that I'm in right now. I'm not gonna lie. Today, OIH, this is the crazy part. Yesterday the thing was up. Today it went crazy down. And the crazy part is it went down, and Saudi Arabia upped the price of oil. You know what I'm saying? So we'll be all right with that one. The AVGO play, and here's the crazy part, and I just was, and I told them this, I'm transparent, bro. Like, we made, I think this far this year, and I keep forgetting to do it, this far this year we up 250-something thousand in realized gains, meaning we sold and collected profit. So we up probably like 250,000. We should have been up 290,000, but I took 40,000 of the dollars and shifted to my other account, and I bought AVGO buy and hold. So, and I told my team, and I told the trappers, man, that's why I know it separates me from a lot of people. One, I can admit when I'm wrong. Two, I can admit that if I'm early, and being early is almost as being wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's staying within my percentages, so I have a percentage cutoff rate. If it hit this, I just got to take the L on it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not hitting it, but it's flirting. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's there, bruh. And I told him, I was like, yo, this thing did exactly what I wanted it to do, But the crazy part about it was I literally, the day before I got in it, I said, yo, we're not making no moves in September. Literally, the day before, I said, yo, it's September 1st, we're not making no moves. We're going to just sit on the sideline and chill. We're not going to do no option plays. We're going to just look for some buyer who will sit on the sideline, we'll chill, watch it out. Bro, the next day, this stock was like 900 and something. It beat earnings, it missed guidance. It go from 923 all the way to 880. In my mind, I'm like, oh, this the perfect setup for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the perfect setup for me. And in my mind, I'm like, it'll probably go down like another $10. I ain't tripping on that. Maybe $15. I'm not tripping on that either. But then it'll regulate. And once it regulates, it'll get back to moving a little bit. I'm thinking it's going to go sideways probably, you know, for the end of the month, have a dip, but keep me in motion. Bruh, this thing went from 880 to 840, my nigga. Bro, and I'm like, yo, I got delusional for a second. Like, wait, what the hell? You feel me? But then, like, the next day after we get it, like 3 days later, Apple and China have their dispute, but China not rocking with Apple because this company is one of the biggest companies in Apple. It now responds to that, shoots down some more, and I'm just like, bruh. You know what I'm saying? That mixed with the September volatility.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
Some other time.
I was in a goddamn bind. You feel me?
I really need this money.
And so I'm looking at it, and I'm just like, all right, y'all, like, you know, let's watch it. It's still not percentage-wise, even though the dollar amount is big, but it's because of the type of stock it is, what we paid for it, and I'm looking at the percentages. And so my percentage is not, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn. And the crazy part about it, last week, it does what I know it can do. Shit jumps $20 in one day. This type of stock it is. It jumps up $20. I'm like, yup, this is what I wanted to do. This is what it does. So I'm not panicking. Now I'm only down like, at the point when it jumped $20, I'm down like 10%. I'm like, I can ride this out for September. It'll go 15. Bro, the next day, Quad went and lost. It went up 20. It dropped down 21. I say, bruh, help me, nigga. Bruh, I was like, this thing here, bruh. So we'll ride it out. I think October will present us with the opportunity, you know what I'm saying, that we need. We got it till April, but I'm not willing to lose half of the position. You know, that's my goal. My threshold is always 50%. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to lose 50% of the position. That give me enough time to ride it out. You know what I'm saying? So if I lose 50% of it, I'm willing to take that L. The amazing part about it, what I would say is, you know, we won more than we lost. You know what I'm saying? And if we got to take an L on it, I definitely take full responsibility for it. You know, and I should have stuck to my guns on just leaving it, you know, with the opportunity. But that's where having more discipline comes in at, and being like, yo, we see the opportunity, but yo, let September roll out because we know the pattern of September. Let's roll it out, and you know, if it's still there, we still there. Definitely a lesson for me too. And so, you know, shout out to the Patreon members. They ain't panicking, they rocking with me. You know, it's one of them ones, you feel me? We be all right, though. All right, let's go a little further, Dave. All right, here we go right here. Our buy and hold, recession portfolio. Yeah. I'm always, somebody said 50% golly trap. So that's my thing. I tell everybody that's new to the game, like, understand your risk tolerance. So for me, if somebody new, yo, 10%, 5%, exit. For me, because this not day trading, because I do leap options, I've been in a spot before where I've gotten to like 45%, rough patch. The thing got 6, 7, 8 months left. We end up on top 60%. You know what I'm saying? This not day trading. So it's kind of different philosophy for it. But again, it's all about your risk tolerance. 50% don't, all right, bet, I'll cut that. And it's unorthodox. You know what I'm saying? People be like, I would never do that. Well, that's the reason why I bought so much time. You know, we got till April. You know what I'm saying? We got till April. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Look, somebody say, bro, I got like 30%. That's good. Like, you understand where your tolerance is at. You know what I'm saying? And also, I don't let, it's how I just play the game. You know what I'm saying? So I'll let it hit. If it touches 50, I'll take that L and move on. And it don't discourage me. It doesn't make me not play the game. It's like, all right, bet, that's another, you know what I'm saying? So we respect September a little bit more. I don't care. There's a feather in my head like, yo, we'll respect September a little bit more. You know, next time, we don't care what it do. We're going to sit my ass down until October 1st. That's how we go. All right, so we got our recession portfolio. The market right now is up. The market right now is up 14%. We are up right now 24%, so we definitely still killing it long term. We going crazy over there. Let's go a little further, Dave. Here's our plays. Y'all can see him, ATRK. Is going crazy. CELH, y'all know that was my sleeper. We definitely, we killing that. Costco, we definitely going crazy on that. I'm telling you, bro, by the end of the year, bro, my end of the year, I'm getting rid of Crocs, bro. I'm going to take that tax loss hard. That's dragging my portfolio bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if you're in a triple beam team, master the triple beam, you should be in at least 6 of these plays. Eli Lilly, y'all know that's the baby. Bro, check this out. I try to look for some options on Eli Lilly, bro. The volume on it, the open interest is so trash, and I don't even understand why. That's the only reason I never did an option play on it. Lockheed Martin, we up $2 grand. I might get rid of Lockheed Martin next year too. I think Crocs, Lockheed Martin, I'm gonna get rid of Crocs, Lockheed Martin, probably TPH. Probably get rid of those. By next year, add some more plays in. SAIA down a little bit. They'll be back. So that's our plays. If you're in the master of the triple beam or the triple beam team, you're definitely in it. But I'm not mad at this, man. We got 12 stocks in. We up on 10 out of 12. Still got this September, October, November, December, still got 90 days left in the year. I definitely think we can finish the year out up probably about 30% at ease. So definitely, man, lock in. You want to join a triple beam team, I'll break that down right quick. If you're in the Patreon, shout out to all my Patreon people. Check this out. Jose gonna drop the link in the Patreon. If you in the God Bless the Trap, that's the $7.99. That's you just saying, yo, Trap, I appreciate what you're doing. I love you. If you're in the lottery pick, you get 2 picks a week, and that's it. Plus, you can, talk in a group. If you're in a triple beam team, you get the 2 picks a week. Plus, you get the options picks as well. And if you're in masters of the triple beam, you get the 2 picks. You get the options plays. You get 1 Zoom call a month that they be holding me hostage on for 3 and 4 hours when I do it. We have 500 people, 400 people on that joint this week, you feel me? And I make sure I go through every question. Also, you get a 10 stock checklist at the end of every quarter. And if I got to do any real, in the moment Zoom calls, y'all get them. Plus the master of the triple beam, you also get my triple beam, which is you can take companies, you can put them on a triple beam, and a triple beam actually tells you what those companies are worth. All right. Jose, drop that Patreon. Let's get to it, man. Let's start. Now we're an hour in, bro. Sheesh. Damn, it was the intro. Oh, Trap Juice. Pink is up. Trap Juice is a quiet taste. Pink is up. All right, Dave, let's get to it, man. All right, man, who really runs the market, man? Let's talk about this for a second. So the reason why I say it is because a lot of times when you're looking at companies, you'll be looking at, like, if you go look at who's holding them, you'll see these companies. So BlackRock, $9 trillion in assets under management. Vanguard, $7.6 trillion under management. Fidelity, $4.4 trillion under management. State Street, $3.6 trillion under management. Morgan Stanley, $3.3 under management. JP Morgan Chase, $3 trillion under management. Goldman Sachs, $2 trillion under management and credit. Agricole, 2.6 under. We talking trillions here, y'all. We talking trillions here, y'all. I want you to understand, BlackRock, Vanguard, they running this thing. Let's go a little further. Somebody say Trap ain't giving out no free advertising. Diet coconut water. Yup. Trap juice. All right. So who owns it all? Watch this. Estimated yearly returns in the billions. The big three, State Street, BlackRock, Vanguard, are the biggest when it comes to return. Like, them by itself are almost bigger than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 other companies, bro. That is crazy. We talking about estimated revenue in the billions, bro. Like billions of, these are the big dogs. These are the big, like we talking about just revenue coming in from, watch this, wealth management. Wealth management. They investing in companies with dividends. Guess what? And they got their own funds they put together. Vanguard got Vanguard. State Street got theirs. BlackRock got iShares. Bro, they don't want, they mark, yo, they lead. Yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. Let's go a little further. Also, we broke it down per, when you look at BlackRock and we look at Vanguard, we looked at 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 companies that's in the top, and we breaking down how they own these companies, right? So we look at Apple. BlackRock owns 6.22%. Vanguard owns 7.65%. When we look at AVGO, we look at McDonald's, we look at Walmart. Look at this. Amazon. Vanguard owns 8%. BlackRock owns 6.73%. We look at Amazon. BlackRock owns 5.4%. We looking at, you know what I'm saying? Tesla. BlackRock owns 5.1%. Vanguard owns 5.59%. You feel me? Like when we talking about when these companies move or when these companies pull out or when these companies buy more, when these companies buy more or when these companies pull out, like they're the reason why these stocks move the way they move. When they moving for safety. When they say, yo, we want to get out Netflix, and look, BlackRock owns 6.16% of Netflix. Vanguard owns 7.54% of Netflix. And then they got different flavors. You feel what I'm saying? And from the looks of it, Vanguard own more majority of these positions than BlackRock. You feel me? Vanguard is heavier in these positions than BlackRock. So now when you understand like how the market is moving, it's because of companies like this. Then when you add State Street and Fidelity in, now you're talking about why the market moving. So now if you start understanding this, then the easy way to find this is when you go to Yahoo Finance, go to a company, go to that hyperlink. After you put the company ticker symbol in, go to where it says holdings and scroll down, you'll see it. You'll see it. You put the ticker symbol in, let's say you put in Facebook, boom, or you put in Meta, M-E-T-A. Once you put it in on Yahoo Finance, you scroll over to where it says holdings on the hyperlink. If you go all the way down, you'll see who owned the most of it. Now you see who owned what you got. And that's going to tell you a lot. That's going to tell you a lot. Let's go a little further, Dave. I want to look at something right now. So y'all know 2024 going to be a hell of a year because now we're talking presidential election. And I like to say this too. You can tell how the economy or the country feels about a president by if they reelect him or not. That's your grade. I think that's your grade. That's your presidential grade if you get reelected. Now, here's the crazy part about it. When we look at a term itself as a president, right? So we can see, look at this. Ronald Reagan gave us 30%, 67%. Back to back. Ronald Reagan, Reaganomics, cocaine cowboys, flooded the market. George Bush, he went to war. Guess what? Market still felt good about it. But look at this. Clinton got us paid. 79, 70. And we just talking about the money that he put in, you know what I'm saying? Bruh, think about this. Think about this. What Clinton did when he was in office? Put niggas in jail. They're going to ban us, we say that, B. But watch this, though. Clinton gave birth to a new revenue stream. Mass incarceration. Prison enterprise. But watch this. The reason why the money did so good when Clinton was in office is because so many of those companies also invested in that prison enterprise. So many of those companies did so well, and we talking about just returning money to the United States on the increase. You know what I'm saying? So many of those companies. You feel me? So many of these companies did so well when Clinton was in office because prison enterprise. So watch this. George Bush. What'd he do? We went to war. No good. No good. We don't like it. We don't want no parts of that. Barack comes in. What Barack do? Barack go kill. You feel me? Barack implement a couple little policies. Jose, what are those demon things? You got to get rid of them, bro. You got to get rid of them, bro. Yeah, you got to get rid of them, bro. Yeah, we got to get rid of them. Damn, they moving fast. 2 days. 2 days. Right quick. Can you hop on the computer with Jose? Let's get them bots out the chat, you hear me? Let's help Jose out for that. We can't let them interrupt our flow. What's that word? We can't let them bombard. Yeah, Tori. I don't know if she could do it though. All right, cool. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make this let's make this. Yeah, let's get them out and let's block them when they do it. You feel me? We like to make this a space for our people to enjoy what's going on. All right, so then we get Trump in office, right? So Trump comes in office. Whether you like him or not, whether I like him or not, he made some money for the people, right? And then you got Joe. Joe at 15%, the lowest of them all outside of Bush. I will say that Joe got a lot going on while he in office. You got a Russian-Ukraine war. You coming off you inherit an economy after the market has inherited $8 trillion in it. I'm not taking up for him. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Huh? I'm not saying that, Jay. I'm not saying that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I will say, Joe has inherited an economy that was fluffed with $8 trillion, so that has to leave the economy. And then he has a Russia-Ukraine war he has to mitigate. Then he got China that's on his heels. Now, can he do some things better? I don't know. I never ran a country before. I'm on the outside looking in. I'm speaking from the poor people's perspective. You feel me? I've never ran a country before. What I will say is, as a people, you always feel like the government could be doing better by us. And I think some things could be done better. You know what I'm saying? But I also know there's a lot more than what meets the eye when it comes to running a country. But I don't like some of the stuff he be saying. Like, you not vote if you ain't black if you don't vote this. We gonna put crack pipes back in the neighborhood. Like, bro, you tripping. So that's my thoughts on that. Let's go. Let's go a little further. All right, so here's been a hoopla. Here has been the hoopla for the day, and I want to see something right quick. Damn, my phone died. The hoopla for the day was, watch this. So Instacart came out today. It IPO'd today. It wound up IPOing at $42. But then it dropped all the way down. It dropped all the way down to like $39, $38. Right? Now, my thing is this. I'm going to be real with you. Jose, can we do this for a second? Can we just cut the chat off for a second? Let's just cut it off for a second. Let's just dead it for a second. Give me a second, y'all. I'm trying to make sure y'all have a good, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make sure y'all have a good experience with us, y'all. They on some new stuff. They sense that we had a party. They saying meow and all this stupid stuff. Meow. Yeah, just cut it off, Jose, because it's like just a distraction. Don't even worry about it. You feel me? Because I see my people complaining, so it's catching my attention. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know we love y'all. Can we do that, Jose? Yeah, let's just cut the chat off. Give me a second, y'all. Give us a second. Yeah, they different. They on a different level, dog. Yeah, just cut the chat off, Jose. Probably go inside the Nah, I ain't gonna mess the show up. Let's just give us 1 second. Tude, give me a beat right quick. I like my people experience, bro. Is it on those 3 letters, the 3 dots? You see it? All right, y'all. So as much as we love to dig in the chat with y'all, as much as we love to rock out with y'all, we're gonna have to just turn the chat off for a second. You know what I'm saying? And just block them out, y'all. That's the game. And for me, it's always about how do we make y'all have a great experience. So we're gonna just end it. We're gonna end the chat right now. I know that may make our viewership go down a little bit, but we love y'all and we doing this for y'all's safety. Or you can still comment on an actual video and we'll see that. But for right now, we just gonna turn the chat off. So Tuda, that means this week, what you're gonna have to do is make sure you inside the chat during the week in case they come flood us again. You feel me? On the regular chat on the episode. You feel me? All right, y'all, so here we go. So Instacart, man, it IPO'd today. Definitely was highly anticipated. And Jose, I just thought about something. Do we enable the chat again for flushing and flipping? So y'all hang around because once we get to flushing and flip it, we'll bring the chat back for flush it or flip it. All right. So it's crazy, man, because Instacart go IPOs today. It's supposed to have a range between $28 and $30, but it wound up going for $42. Now, here's the crazy part about this. In 2021, Instacart had a $39 billion valuation. Right? $39 billion valuation. But what happens is, it waits till this year, and the valuation goes from $39 billion to $9 billion. Because you have a DoorDash, a Uber Eats, so that killed the valuation. Now, here's the crazy part. I told people this the other day. I said, listen, because the other day, the other one goes public, Arms, goes public at $56, shoots up to maybe $72. And I said, y'all, chill. Now it's back down to like $55. You know what I'm saying? Like, those IPOs can be extremely dangerous, man. And I definitely want y'all to be mindful, just to watch out for those things, man. Those IPOs can be dangerous. My thing is always, let's go 4 to 6 quarters. Because what happens is, if it's a good company, it's a good company, and we still good in it. Right? So if we go 4 to 6 quarters, that means that give us 1 year to 1 year and a half, and we've now got that much data. Now, because we have that much data, we can do the proper research. Because we can do the proper research, now we can put a better evaluation at it. But what I will say is this. Arm is profitable. Instacart is profitable. So it's not like you're getting one of these businesses that's not profitable already. They already are profitable businesses. Now, here's something I thought about today that really made sense. As I'm looking at Instacart, I realized something, dog. It's titled as a grocery store app, grocery store delivery app. But it's really an advertising app. Because watch this, Jose, watch this. If I can spend more money than Trader Joe's to have my products placed at the top of the app, it's a good chance that people gonna do what? Spend more money with me. So let's not look at it as a food delivery app. Let's look at Instacart as an advertising app that also delivers food. There's always like, but we needed to chat for that. I know my people would have went crazy just now. So what happens is one of the things I love to do is I love to look at businesses for what they are, right? Not what they appear to be, right? Because there's always a level that we not seeing because we looking at it with the consumer eye instead of the investment CEO visionary eye. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like Facebook, right? Like the more money I pay to get advertising on your app, the more you see my stuff. The more people see my stuff, the more said company gets a better opportunity to have a customer acquisition, right? So same thing with this. And once I realized that, I said, nah, let's go a little further, Dave. So now, the thing about this company is it goes on the market now with 22 million shares. But watch this, bro. These 6 companies, Sequoia, TCN, PepsiCo, Valiant, they buy 17 million shares. Now, they didn't statistically say it, but they went on record as saying, yo, we're going to buy 17 million of these shares. That only puts 5 million, that only leaves 5 million shares on the market. That only leaves 5 million shares on the market. So kind of be mindful of that. Let's go a little further, Dave. And here's the competitors: Uber, Grubhub, DoorDash, and Amazon. I forgot to do that. Amazon. So here's his competitors now, all which are on the stock market. But I believe that instead of investing in like a DoorDash or a Grubhub, I like Uber because it does multiple things outside of that. You got Uber Freight, you got Uber the driving thing, then you get Uber Eats. You're talking about a whole different type of business now. A whole different type of business model. And Uber Eats, I think Uber, if I'm not mistaken, they just dropped the subscription model. Or they on version dropping when they talked about it. So many rides a month, one price. That's crazy. So many rides a month, certain price, certain mileage. That's crazy. I go a little further, man. It's love. It's love. All right, more money, no problems, right? These companies right here have the highest free cash flow conversion in the last quarter. We got Visa, we got Google, we got Visa, Palo Alto, Alibaba, Qualcomm, AVGO at 93% conversion rate. We got Meta, we got Apple, we got Yelp, we got Google, we got NVIDIA. So they've been able to convert that free cash flow into, like, you want a company that's good at converting that money. And I always say this, a company with no debt and a lot of free cash flow can't go out of business. We'll drink to that. Let's go a little further. All right, so watch this. Because I mentioned NVIDIA, I want us to understand the whole landscape of looking at the semiconductor field. I'm gonna be real with you. The chip industry is a heavy industry. It is the future. So I want you to look how you can play it. One, you can go with the semiconductor design software. This is a company that I like. I own, Cadence Synopsys. Great company. They in the field by themselves. Number 2, you can go to semiconductor manufacturing equipment. You got ASML, Lam Research, Applied Material. You got 3 companies in there, 4 companies in there. You can go with semiconductor consumers. These are the companies that consume the semiconductors. You got cloud computing, cloud data centers, vehicles, industrials, and electronics. So we're breaking out a whole cloud infrastructure for y'all right quick. Right? And then you got design. You got AMD, NVIDIA, Broadcom, Qualcomm. These people design the semiconductors. There's a difference between the design software and then the design semiconductors. And 4, you got the manufacturers. You got TSMC, Intel, Micron, Samsung. So these are the 5 ways that you can play the semiconductor industry. And I know a lot of people gonna say, yo, we just rocking with NVIDIA. A lot of people gonna say, yo, we rocking with NVIDIA out the gate. Well, there's other ways to play it. And that's all I want us to see, that there's other ways to play this game. Let's go a little further. Speaking about NVIDIA, I want to show y'all this. There's 438 ETFs that hold NVIDIA. There's 203 million shares in ETFs, and SPY is the biggest holder. Jose, see if we can activate it right quick. See if we can activate the chat. Let's just see if we get a little action from our people, you hear me? Yeah, so I want us to see that. I want us to understand that. Like, if you look into on NVIDIA, or NVIDIA, how it's pronounced, right? You know, we be saying the word all the way wrong. NVIDIA is NVIDIA, right? NVDA, right? Because everybody wants a piece of this. So everybody want a piece of this. Everybody want to be in this company. So let's look at this for a second, right? There's 438 ETFs that actually have this company inside of it. There's 203 million shares inside of the ETFs. SPY, the SPY, is the biggest holder of them. So look at this. USD, 26%, SMH, 21%, BOTS, 14%, FBCG, 10%, IGM, 9%, SOXX, 9.5%, FGRO, 8.2%, SOXL, 8.2%, and ESPO, 10.2%. I wanted to do a little homework for y'all so we can see here, if you wanted to get in an NVIDIA play, right? And let's look at this. Let's think about it from this perspective, right? This perspective. Here's 9 ETFs, and that ain't even counting QQQ. You know what I'm saying? That ain't counting Q. I forgot to even add QQQ to it. You know what I'm saying? So what do we do here? So let's say you somebody that won't get in the game. You like, Trap, I really want to get investing. I love the game. I want to own NVIDIA, NVIDIA, NVDA, whatever you want to say, right? I want to own it, Trap, but I don't want to own it as an individual stock. I want to own it in an ETF. So here's what we do. You go to one of these, you see what exposure that you have to it, how much exposure said company has to it, because everyone gonna have different exposure. We kind of put it up right here. And now you understand who has the most exposure to it, and you can say, Trap, this the one I won't go to. Or you can figure out which one has a great mixture that you like. Right? So one may have, let's say you go to QQQ, so now you know you got Apple, Amazon, you got all them in there. But then let's say you might go to something like XXX, SOXX, or SOXL. They may be stronger in NVIDIA than something else they do. Let's say you go to BOTS, right? They got 14%. SMH got 21%. You feel what I'm saying? If you feel what I'm saying right now, say we trapping. Let me see. Yeah, we back, baby. Listen, y'all got to rock with me. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I appreciate y'all coming back. You know, now we putting some plays in effect. Jose going to work right quick. Shout out to Jose. Shout out to Tootie. Shout out to Tori. Y'all was on y'all block and delete game. But they bombarded us. And so now we just know how to do it. We'll cut the chat off, come back, but that's how we're going to rock out. Right? But so this is a great way, and it's a great idea for us on how we can play NVIDIA. And one of the things that's amazing for us as trappers, one of the things I love for us as trappers is finding diversity on how we can own a company and not only own one company, but also have like multiple ways to own it. So you may go to one, you may own NVIDIA, Tesla, you know what I'm saying? Well, you go to SMH or SOXX, you may own all the chip stocks. So now your homework as a trapper is to go see what differentiates each ETF. We cooking. You feel me? It's your responsibility now as a trapper to say, yo, I do want to own NVIDIA. Now let me see how I want to own it. What's the diversity in owning it? Right now, my only thing to you is I would say this. And I would say this. I would not own 2 of these ETFs because they're going to be familiar and all you're gonna be doing is cross-pollinating. All you're gonna be doing is cross-pollinating. You know what I'm saying? So what I would want you to do is own NVIDIA and then own one of these ETFs. And watch this, in the same portfolio. Right? I would want you to own NVIDIA and then own one ETF, one of these ETFs. And the reason why I want you to do that is because I don't want you to own NVIDIA and two of these ETFs. You know why? Because now you own the NVIDIA, now you own both of these ETFs. Instead of owning both of the ETFs, put all of that into one. You feel me? Now you got the risk with owning one, and then you mitigated the risk by owning the ETF. Now we got it. Plus, the ETF, it's a good chance that the ETF also pays a sweet little dividend. Depending on the ETF, you can get a dividend as well. So this is how we play the game, and like really, and I know I'm doubling down on this, but this is one of the ways how you mitigate risk. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the ways you say, okay, like I want to be in this industry, I want to be in this sector, but at the same time, I don't want all the risk of buying NVIDIA by itself. Watch this. NVIDIA was $500. It's $420 something right now. So watch this. NVIDIA was a $500 stock. D, you on your phone? You got Robinhood on your phone? George, you got Robinhood on your phone? Go to Robinhood right quick. Why don't y'all go to Robinhood right quick and tell me what was the NVIDIA high? Just go to 52-week high. Type it in. Watch. Scroll down. How much? 502.66. All right, 502. What's the current price? 435. Now watch this. That's down there just like Broadcom. They doing the same thing. So watch this. So NVIDIA, this a white. Can I get a whiteboard for a second? Can I get a whiteboard for a second? This is a good white. This is a whiteboard second right here. Man, I don't drink no alcohol, man. You tripping? We don't drink no alcohol, baby. got these silk drawers on, baby. Oh my. Let's rock. And then put that other graphic back up for a second too. All right, so watch this for a second. Let me show y'all something. We're going to talk about risk. Well, I hope I spelled this right. I spelled that right? Ooh, trap juice, baby. I hope I spelled that right, because they're going to be on me. That nigga can't even spell. That nigga drunk. All right, so watch this. Can they see that? Yep, okay, mitigate risk. So watch this. So let's say we in SMH, and SMH owns 21.1%. 21.1% of, all right? And then let's say SOXL is 8.2%, right? So we'll just say that. And then if you just own NVDA, you have 100%. All right, so watch this. This is how we're gonna mitigate the risk. This is how we're gonna mitigate the risk. So watch this. High, 502 66 current what it is right now? 423, 435. All right, so watch this. Let's talk about it. I'm glad we see this. This is an in-person, right? So we got the current and we got the high. Now watch this. Now, let's say you own NVIDIA now, so you down roughly $70, roughly, somewhere up in there. We'll just round it off, $70. We can agree with that, right? So you down minus. Give me an exact math on that, because I don't want nobody to say I'm dumb. Be like, man, that nigga stupid. That nigga don't know nothing. Nigga can't spell, nigga can't add or subtract. Nigga ain't no stock guru. Where your phone at? Can I get a phone? Five, in the chat right quick. 502 minus 435. What you trying to guess for? You gotta. Nigga doing that shit my daughter be doing. She be like, I be like, what the answer am dust guy? So you minus $67. Right? Now watch this. Now some of y'all, what I do know is, here's what I do know. Bro, what y'all on tonight? Y'all tripping. Them bots done got to y'all. Damn bots done got to my team. Get out of here, Satan. Get out of here, Satan. All right, so watch this. Watch this. So what happens is, here's what I do know. I know that most people, because NVIDIA was running the way it was running, a lot of people bought it right here. I know for a fact, because NVIDIA was running the way it was running, a lot of people got it right here. Right? So now when it came down to 4 something, you like, damn. Right? You like, damn. Do I buy more here? But most people, what they saying right here, cuz, I'm going to let it go a little lower. Most people saying it's going to go a little lower. And you're not wrong, but you letting it go a little lower. But look, watch this. Because you in SMH or because you in one of these, based on the exposure that it has, now you ain't eat that whole $67. So because this down $67 as an individual stock, you like, you know what, Trap? I'm down 67, but guess what? I'm going to buy it here, and now I might be only down, I don't know, 55. Right? I done brought my cost basis in. Right? I done switched my cost basis up now. But watch this. Because you own it here, watch this. You may not be down at all. Here's why. SOXL only got 8% of it. Depending on what the other 3 stocks are, or depending on, because if it's got 8.2%, I know it's in the top 3 to 5. So depending on what the other top ones are, watch this. If Google is at the top, Facebook at the top, you might don't even much be down. You feel me? So now, because SMH, if this 21%, I can tell you right now, it is probably down. But you ain't down as much as this is down because you got 50 other stocks in there that's helping you out. So what you did was you bought this because you wanted 100%. You averaged down in here. You brought your cost basis down, but you ain't eat the whole L right here because in here you might own Apple, you might own Meta, you might own Google, you might own Intel, you might own Amazon, you might own AMD. So because you own that, now you're not as down as much. What you did was mitigate the risk, but you still owned it, and then you balanced it off or hedged it by owning the ETF. Ooh. You feel me? That makes sense? Right? So what I would like for people to do is, now here's the thing. Let me go a little further with this one. Let me go a little further. So watch this. SMH 21.1. SOXL 8.2. BOTZ and is 14.9. NVDA 100%. Watch what I'm about to do here, y'all. Watch what I'm about to do here. Watch what I'm about to do here. This gonna make it make sense. This gonna make it look sweet. Watch this. So what I don't want you to do, is on NVIDIA, SMH, I don't want you to own NVIDIA, SMH, and QQQ. Why? Because now all we've done is you feel me? Now, because watch this. You know it's heavy in QQQ. If it's heavy in QQQ and heavy in SMH, watch this. Because it's the tech sector ETF and because this is the chip ETF, I can promise you AMD probably in here too. I can promise you broad AVGO probably in here too. You feel me? But because you own it here, you got the same ones in here too at a different percentage rate, but they still in there. But now also you own SOXL. All we doing is we owning the same stocks in different rates. So let me make that make sense to you. Let me make this make sense to you. And I'm just using this as an example. Watch this. I'm just using this as an example. As a matter of fact, somebody give me their phone right quick. Somebody give me their phone right quick. Unlock it right quick. I want to make sure I don't even want to play them like that. Thank you, brother. I want to help y'all out. Hey, bro, you ain't got nothing on here I don't need to see, bro. I don't want I don't want to run up on nothing I ain't supposed to see. All right, watch this. Let me show y'all something gangster right here. Right, so we're going to go SMH. We're going to go Q, Q, Q. So let me do this first. Watch this. Watch this, y'all. It's good work. Nobody don't give y'all a game like this, dog. Watch this. Watch this. $21.64%. Right? Watch this. TSM, 10.25%. Watch this. AVGO, 5.48%. ASML, TXN, ADI, AMD. Watch this. 4%, 4%, 4%, 4%. Watch this. Jose, this is a whole clip here, dog. Multiple clips. Watch this. Watch this. Apple, Microsoft, NVIDIA, AVGO. So I just want to point two things out right quick. 2.11. I'm sorry. 3.16. 4.67. Now I'll just write this out. Tesla, Google, Adobe. All right, so watch this. Immediately, you just cross-pollinated right here. Now, of course you got D's in it, but watch this. Remember, this is technology itself. This is semiconductor. So watch this. Watch here. S-O-X, X. Let me lay it out for you. N-V-D-A, A-V-G-O, A-M-D, I-N-T, C, T-X-N, O-N, A-M-A-T, L-R-C-X, K-L-A-C. And also, that was right here, too. L-A-C-X was here, too. Now, watch this. NVIDIA, 9%, 8%, 6%, 6%, 5%, 5%, 4%, 4%, 4%. Y'all see what we did right here? Watch this. Now, watch this. Big Dog, up in there too. Texas Instrument up in there too. AMD up in there too. So then we come here, what we got? We here, we got here, we got here. Texas Instrument, we got here. AMAT, AMD, we good right there. You feel me? Okay, let's do one more. Let's do one more, Jose. Let's do one more. All right, so this is the only one. All right, so look. Now, watch this. So because you got this one, right, so you got the technology sector, but if you own SMH and you own SOXX, you practically own the same goddamn ETF. You feel me? If you own SMH, you own SOXX, you practically own the same ETF. Let me see this one right quick. IGM. Now watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. This is IGM. Watch this. NVIDIA, can you see it? NVIDIA. Watch this. Apple. MSFT. Meta. Watch this. Google, ANC, AVGO, ADOBE, CSCO, CRM. So watch this. Now you got, let me change this. Now watch this. Look how this cross-pollinated. Watch this. NVIDIA, NVIDIA, Apple, Apple, Microsoft, Microsoft, Meta. They ain't have Meta. Google, ANC, Google, ANC, Adobe, Adobe, AVGO, AVGO. So now, if you own them, you damn near own the same thing. You feel me? You feel me? So what I want us to understand is, by law, if you own NVIDIA, I really just want you to own one of these. Because they're basically the same thing. And what we don't realize is these just the top few big dogs. Once we get into the 1%, 0.8%, 0.5%, I can almost promise you all of them in there. They just, the only thing that separate them is this one on 21% and this one on 14% and this one on 9%. You feel me? So for me, I only want, and that goes with anything. Like even if you own Facebook, and I'd rather you own the individual, and if you go, oh, let me just get one to get the balance instead of buying, now you got 3 technology ETFs and the stocks. Yo, you got the same thing. So now when your portfolio moving a certain way, it's moving because they all move. This is why everybody who was in tech last year, their portfolio ain't win. Now, they probably got everything they wanted at a discount, and they killing it this year. But what happened was we still made money last year with the recession portfolio and bought more of them in the other portfolio. It's understanding that I ain't about to super load and nothing I got. Good job, fellas. Way to be back in the chat at the perfect time. Way to be back in the chat at the perfect time. Hey. Let's rock, let's rock. All right, y'all, so man, I definitely hope y'all enjoyed that. That was a definite whiteboard moment. It's a whiteboard moment. I love a good whiteboard moment, man. I love a good whiteboard moment. And I'm not gonna lie, Jose, it was amazing to have a chat in play just now. It was amazing to have the chat and play right now. All right, man, let's get to, let's go 1-800-TRAP hotline.
My question for today is in reference to Google. So I got into Google and my buy and hold at about $89, $90. And I noticed there has been a lot of news surrounding this lawsuit and the antitrust. So a little bit concerned. I do still think Google's a strong company, still up in my position. Like I said, just a little concerned with the news around this lawsuit and just wanted to get some of your feedback. All right, appreciate it. Peace.
Salam alaikum, queen. I'm gonna be real with you. It ain't nothing for you to worry about. Here's why. Every time you see these companies go up for these antitrust lawsuits, you know what be really going on? Somebody in the lawmaking have found out a way to try to make some money off them. All they're gonna do is make them pay a fine. It's gonna be a little water in the bucket. They're gonna take the fine, stuff it in their pocket. They're gonna let Google do what they do. America finally realized, like, damn, we let these companies get really big. It's our fault we let them get this big, and now we just gotta milk them for some bread because ain't nothing we could do. If you break Google up, you mess up the whole structure of America. Just like you break Facebook up, or if you break Amazon up, or if you break Apple up, they're not gonna break none of these things up. You know what I'm saying? So you bought it at 89, you bought it with me. That's a good price we got in at it. We up now 138. We in a good position with that. Don't worry about that. That's just one way for America to find a way. They're gonna do it. Everybody get their turn. Apple had their turn. Amazon had their turn. Facebook had their turn. They wanted to break Facebook. Ain't nobody split up. All they did was hit them with a dope fine. The politicians got their money and then went and bought the stock with the money. And then they said, we all good. You got it for another 3 years because you're going to be bigger in 2 more years. And we're going to come back and do the same thing again. So Google's just stuffing a little money on the side to break that off. Fine probably going to be somewhere about $500 million. What's $500 million to a company that's worth almost $1 trillion? Nothing. Let's go a little further, man.
Yo, what's good, Trap? This your boy trying to connect. Antron McKay, located in Jackson, Mississippi. And I first want to say thank you for putting us trappers in a position for us to win. And also, my question was, I've already set up a family trust for us and for me and my family. So I was trying to ask, do you have like a template or anything that we can use as trappers to get the bylaws and stuff in place? So I want to make sure that when I start investing and I start setting up the family portfolio like I am already, what can I do to make sure that we have rules and guidelines in place to make sure that the family knows what we're going to do? Appreciate you, Trap. Salute.
First of all, that's a big boy play right there, King. That's a big boy play right there. You feel me? Let's salute that, King. That's E.T.? That's the OG? In the chat. Oh. They say, here we go. I thought that was the OG. I'm about to put a segment up. Call this segment the OG. I got a snippet somewhere in the tuck. You feel me? Shout out to Trying to Connect. That's a great question. Honestly, right, you come up with them. You come up with the bylaws. You know what I'm saying? You create them. I would say go find a couple books on, damn, I can't think of this book, man. So what you would do is you would sit down and ask yourself something like, you know, what's the time limit if we investing together as a family in a trust? What's the time limit? I would go look that up. You know, it's something you can look up. Like I got a couple of laws that I'm writing out. I'm still writing mine out. So that's why I don't want to say yes or no. I'm still writing mine out. But, you know, like I looked at Bernard Arnault, and he was like, after he died, they can't, for 30 years, they can't be under 61%. You know what I'm saying? And then he put something in for his grandkids. They got to always own at least 51%. So you can put those laws in. You create them. It's your family. It's your blueprint. You create them as you go. You go look at some of the laws and blueprints that other families have. But again, you go look at some of the SOPs that businesses have. You put that in play. You decide what that look like. But definitely I want to salute you. And I want to ask you a question. You from Jackson, Mississippi. I want to ask y'all a question. Do y'all feel some kind of way that Dion is gone? I want to know that. Like, are they still like, yep, it's good. He got us the swag title. It was time to move on. You know what I'm saying? I always, since I've been seeing what's going on with Dion and the Coach Prime, let me tell you about his real name, Coach Prime. You know what I mean? Let me put some respect on OG name, Coach Prime, right? Let's put some respect on Coach Prime name. First of all, man, let's salute to Coach Prime on the show. Definitely give, because what he's doing is changing the dynamic of this game, man. So let's definitely do that, man. Let's do that. Let's do it. And I want to know that. I want to know if the people in Jacksonville, are they upset that he's gone? Because, Jackson, Mississippi, because we know the economic effect that he had on Jackson, Mississippi. It's not a big town. You know, they don't have a lot of money, you know what I'm saying, just pushing through like that. You understand that the winning, people don't understand how sports really drive revenue. I didn't know it until LeBron left Cleveland. When LeBron left Cleveland the first time and I saw how mad they was, I was like, damn, they mad. And then the story came out that LeBron playing, he generated so much money, not just in the town, but like those businesses that's right around the center. Like he brung it, like they was like, bro, like businesses went out of business when he left. So that made me realize, like, damn, like that sports is really not just for the team itself, but for the actually ecosystem around that. And then I was looking at something with with Coach Prime, when it was in Jacksonville, and the people were saying it like, yo, he bring this much revenue, the jerseys, the people, then especially when you winning. That's a whole nother level of, you know what I'm saying? So definitely, man. It's crazy. I've been watching sports my whole life, but I didn't realize that it generated that much money, not just for the team, but for the ecosystem that's connected to the team. I didn't realize that. Like the people outside tailgating and the shops that's around and whatever. Let's go a little further.
Peace. First off, let me say we trapping. Now, I'm noticing doing my research that companies that have low PE ratios, in addition to undervalued PB ratios, seem to be companies that are ADRs. Now, I understand with all of the uncertainty that's going on in China, how somebody may be skeptical about investing in one of those companies. So my question is, are there any other ADRs in other countries that you would consider investing in, and why? Peace.
First of all, that's a damn good question. I might have to get to you in a group on that one because I can't think off the top of my head to get specific. So Jose, what's his name? Yeah, I'll answer that in a group. Cause low. So let me say this too though. Low PE ratio doesn't always mean it's a good company. It can definitely be a valuation trap. Remember, PE ratios decline as stocks go down. Those multiples decrease, right? And so, wait, did I say that right? As the stock goes down. Yeah, so because it's getting cheaper. As stocks goes up, PE increase because it's getting more expensive. So we wanna, that's right, because PE goes down, but dividend yield goes up. So I want us to be mindful that all low PE ratios don't necessarily mean it's a cheap stock. Think about it, AT&T PE ratio is low, right? So let's keep that in mind. But let me get to you that, give me to the end of this week, and I'll answer that for you. And it's not because I don't want to answer on the show. I would definitely answer it on the show, but I would have to go look and figure that out. And that's how dope the show is, because Jose tells me none of these questions before I get them. We literally want them to be in the moment so I can answer off the top of my head. So let me go look back a little further so I can dig in that a little further for you. Shout out to you for having your Trappin merch on, you know what I'm saying? Let's go.
What up, Trap? What up, Jose? What up, George? What up, Tootie? Yeah, it's LJ here. And my question is, if you work a 9 to 5 every day and you can't watch CNBC, what's some good websites or different outlets to get news about the market? And another question, man, when you dropping them Wall Street trapper hats, man? Appreciate you.
First of all, King, back up off me. You heard me? First of all, I appreciate you for saluting the whole team. You feel me? You left B out and you left Dave out. You know what I'm saying? So you got to call back next week and salute Dave and B. You got to do that. Gindy, you probably don't know Gindy because Gindy don't come on tour. You hear me? But you got to shout the whole team out. Second of all, bro, back up off me with the hats. You feel me? Let me do my thing. You know what I'm saying? Let me do my thing. Third, salute to you for the Travel apparel. That means you want the merch. So some of the things I look at, again, I really just look at CNBC because it's entertaining and I'm always finding little gems here and there. But one, Barron's is clutch. Wall Street Journal is clutch. I actually get these. I get Barron's. They on my phone. Barron's, Wall Street Journal. I'm gonna say this, but I want you to take this as a grain of salt. Seeking Alpha. Because anybody that has a idea can post an idea in Seeking Alpha. So use that with a grain of salt. Barron's, Seeking Alpha, Wall Street Journal, USA Today. I literally get all of these subscriptions. So definitely, check that out. Those are some of like my go-tos for sure. Definitely. So what we looking like, Jose? We got one more. That's good. That's good. Today, I want to put this thing up called. I want to put this one up to it called The Four Horsemen. Dave, give me that one. Yep. I want to end it. Before we get into the next segment, I definitely want to talk about this for a second. And this is Trap's Four Horsemen. And this is important. So this is how I feel we should close the year out. I feel like this is a great way to close the year out, coming into an end. Yep, Market Watch is good too. I'm not really a fan of Bloomberg, like talking about it, but Market Watch is pretty good too. These are 4 sectors I think that we can close the year out with. Not only do I want to close the year out with them, I want to give my picks, my idea, my hypothesis, educated guess, on where I think we can go toward the end of the year. And not only did I come up with these, I also have an idea of it. So my first is technology, FANG stocks. I think, of course, we can go with NVIDIA to end the year and Meta, big dogs, right? NVIDIA, one, because the chip game is, they are so far ahead of everybody else and what they're doing in this chip industry and in this chip sector. They so far ahead of everybody else. I think that I think we could close the year out with those. Meta, because I just feel like, man, Mark is just on another level when it comes to, when everybody was saying it was over with, I was saying buy more. And not only did I buy more, I added it to the recession portfolio. I just think that he's just on a different level. I think Threads gave him a breath of fresh air. I think because Elon Musk and Twitter came out with this thing saying they want to charge now for, they're going to put a small fee on people using Twitter. I think that's going to kill it. So I think that, and also with it being the #1 social site in the world, they have more, you know what I'm saying? Like 3.6 billion users. Like that's, a great balance sheet. And then when they not only will they get the AI thing right, but when they do get the metaverse right, done deal. But I have 2 sleepers that I like. I got 2 sleepers that I like. One is Arista Networks, ticker symbol ANET. And if you're in the Patreon group, I'm going to give you a full breakdown on this one tomorrow for sure. This is going to be one of our ones. Arista Networks, ticker symbol ANET. I think this is such a sleeper. It's been on my list. It hasn't really got it in my strike range. I'm going to talk about it tomorrow, that I want it. Definitely like this one. The next one is Cadence Designs, ticker symbol CDNS. I put this one in a group when I first started the Patreon, and I messed around and put it in there twice. They was like, Trap, you don't put this in here twice. That mean you really must want us to get. I'm like, bro, you need this one. It's a one-of-a-kind business with a stupid solid moat. I even talked about this last year at InvestFest. That was when I first got it. Last year at InvestFest is when I first got it. Bro, this thing has been skyrocketing. This is a big chip player before we even jumped on NVIDIA, because we talked about it tonight. It is the only one that do what they do. Amazing business. Amazing business. CDNS. So big dogs out the gate. Yep, I'm looking at NVIDIA. I'm looking at Meta. I think they'll close the year strong. I think a strong number 3 would probably be Google, because Google is showing a lot of resiliency. Just if I wanted to go big dogs, if I wanted to go under the radar, if I wanted to like not get too much action, I'm taking CDNS. I'm taking ANET, Arista Networks. I'm running with those. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, it's under the radar, bruh. They are killers. Nobody talks about them. And y'all know that's why I kind of like, that's kind of what I like thrive at. You know what I'm saying? I find those ones that's not being talked about. They rarely talk about them on CNBC. You rarely see them on the tickers at the bottom. they just sleepers in that field. I'm telling y'all, watch those two. When we talking healthcare, when we talking healthcare, I like EY. Y'all know my baby is Eli Lilly, and my baby, that's my baby. Eli Lilly is my baby. I don't think you will find a better healthcare company than Eli Lilly. With what they doing with not only just insulin, but also with this weight loss and with this Alzheimer's drug they about to drop on us. Plus they got 2 more drugs in the chamber. Yo, I truly think about, I'm like, yo, this company is done. This company is out the park. And I'm gonna say this, people be thinking I'm tripping. Now you see people talking about it? Bro, I've been talking about this. I've been talking about Eli. They probably, yo, this the one. It was $300 stock. This the one, $200 stock. This the one. It's the #1 insulin deal in the world. This the one. Now it's a $500 stock push. Now they like, oh, it's the one. You should have been in it a long time ago. All right, but I got a sleeper for y'all. I got a sleeper for him, Jose. Company is called Zoetis. Now, if you end up... This dude George make me sick, bruh. This dude George, bruh. I don't like this dude, bruh. I don't like this dude. Bro, as soon as I said the company, that boy did look. That boy was... So, the ticker symbol, y'all got to find a ticker symbol of your own. You got to get that one. You know what I'm saying? Right. So the second one is Zoetis. Zoetis, watch this, yo. Zoetis is so crazy. Again, this is a company nobody talks about. They bad. I don't even think I saw them on CNBC maybe one time. Zoetis is a dog, an animal, like veterinarian company. Like they deal with animal health care the way that humans deal with people. Ticker symbol ZTS. Bruh, amazing company, great balance sheet, and watch this. They are by themselves. I put this in the group. What is it in there or was it in Trappers Anonymous? Man, I be forgetting. I be dropping so many stocks, dog. I be dropping crazy gems in them things. This company here, now the dope part about being in a Patreon, I'm gonna put it in a Patreon tomorrow. But in a Patreon, I'm gonna give you the whole breakdown and the price points. That's the dope part about the Patreon. Like, I'm like, yo, if it hit here, yo, we striking out. We going. So watch this. The company is Zoetis. Yo, animal company. Yo, they deal with animals. Yo, and if the crazy part is, watch this. There's not a pet lover that isn't willing to go all, like, pet lovers don't let their animals just die. They don't let them just die. Like my friend, Donnie. Y'all know Donnie. Like, me and Donnie call each other soulmate best friends. Like, we so dope with each other, right? Donnie's dog is blind, right? And I didn't know it till one day I was at her crib and we was, like, mapping out, this when she was my coach, and we was mapping out a business strategy, and the dog ran into me. And I'm like, why the dog ran into me? She's like, Chop, you know my damn dog blind. I was like, damn, I ain't know. And then you look in the eyes, but Donnie, like, takes the dog out. She walks the dog. Like, the dog done went to surgery like 5 times. People who love their dogs love their dogs. People who love their animals, People who have animals love their animals. Zoetis is the company that helps you love your animal. Real talk. Like something wrong with your animal, we got you. Then they got the online joint where they got like, yo, we got things near it. We got something over here. We got like kind of like when you have like medical insurance and you see the doctors inside of your, like you can go to the doctors in the clinics inside of your network. That's Zoetis. Yo. Oh. Yo, I'm giving y'all a game right here. So watch this, go a little further. So, if we go to energy, right? If we go to energy, I got a company for you. EQT, company killing it in 1 year, killing it. And Hess Corporation. EQT Corporation, ticker symbol EQT. Hess Corporation, ticker symbol HES. Yo, energy, they strong. They outperforming Exxon. They not performing Exxon. They outperforming Chevron. They outperforming, yo, they going crazy. You feel me? All right, let's go a little further. We gonna go with, in the industrial, because y'all know I like them boring sleepers. We gonna go Eaton, ETN. And we gonna go Ingersoll Raw, ticker symbol IR. So ticker symbol ETN and ticker symbol IR. Now the IR is such a sleeper. That's what I love. I love the ones that nobody, now I could've went Fastenal. I could've went United Rentals. Even though they don't get talked about, I could've went Granger, GW. You know what I'm saying? I could've went a few places. I could've went Sherwin-Williams, the paint company, ETN, and ticker symbol IR. I got y'all. Yo, that's so good, my eyes start jumping. All right, let's go a little further, man. Now, that's my 4 stocks. Those are my 4 industries I think we should be in to close out the year. And I also think these are the 8, 9, 10 stocks that we can rock with that are definitely, I get y'all that for free. Now, if you're in the Patreon group, tomorrow, I got some smoke for you. If you in Trappers Anonymous, tomorrow I got some smoke for you. Let's go, man. Let's go a little further, man. I should have flipped it. Damn. Forgot all about this joint. Sheesh, 3-hour show, yeah. All right, y'all. So y'all know, man, this is our episode of Flush It or Flip It, man. Listen, y'all know this is probably, I think this is probably the favorite segment of the show. Except for when we on tour, then building that trap house becomes the favorite on the tour. That's the only, so building a trap house is only a live show segment. We got to keep it there because it only vibes live. Flush It or Flip It, that's our baby. All right, so Flush It or Flip It, man, y'all know, man, I put the company out. Y'all tell me what y'all feel about it, how y'all feel about it, and then we just go from there. All right, let's get into our first company is Steel Dynamics. The company is up 33% year to date. 1 year is 1%, and 5 years up 111%. It manufactures steel, recycles metals, and storage and delivers metals. STLD. Flush it or flip it. We like it. I like it. All right, let's go. UVV, Universal Corp. It's a B2B business that deals with agricultural products and supplies. It processes leaf tobacco, plant ingredients, Packaging, storage it, and process it. UVV, flush it or flip it. I like the hesitancy. What you talking about? Talk to me. They hesitant. Nobody worry about no tobacco leaves, man. All right, next one is Genuine Parts. The company is down 14% year to date. It is an industrial company that deals with auto parts and replacement parts. How do you feel about it? Genuine auto parts. Give them a little bit more. So its competitors is AutoZone, O'Reilly's, something like that. They deal with discount parts and services. So you probably seen the white truck with the blue cap, the blue and yellow cap on it before. Down 14% year to date. We definitely gonna flush it. On scale. All right, let's go. Next we got Kinder Morgan. It is a pipeline transportation for natural gas and CO2. It is down 5.94% year to date. Oh yeah, yeah. How do you feel? Flush it or flip it? Out of here. Hey, we need everybody to indulge. I'm looking, we got 95 votes. We got 2,500 people. I need y'all to make Jose hand hurt. I need y'all to make Jose hand hurt. All right, the next one is, so I never can pronounce the why would you go with McDonald's? Yeah, I'll go with, I guess I got it on my list. McDonald's, man, y'all know it, man. Y'all see the sign, man. The golden arches, man. The French fries got butane on it. None of the food inside there is real. Huh? The French fries got butane on it. The meat not real. The chicken nuggets is made of I don't know what. But I'm not gonna lie. In the morning for breakfast, my daughter do get the pancakes. I get her the pancakes and I get her the fake eggs. I know them ain't real eggs probably, but I think it is. I don't know. But every morning when I'm running late, we go to McDonald's and get that's what we get. We get the hash brown. Look, we get the hash brown, we get the eggs, and we get the pancakes. I'm not gonna lie. It's right, let me get it. You want McDonald's? Yeah, Daddy. I get it. McDonald's, man, the #1 fast food restaurant in America. Even in a pandemic, they had lines wrapped around the corner, got a solid dividend, and ain't got the best balance sheet, and the rent for McDonald's is 22 times whatever the thing is. They got what? They got real potatoes, but they spray them with chemicals. Yeah, they got real potatoes. No, the potato company they go to is called Lamb Weston. They got real potatoes, the biggest potato deal in the world. They just put the butane on them. Real butane, cut. Real butane. Man, I ain't fucking with McDonald's. I don't care what B talking about. People trying to kill him, man. Bro, that line is always long, though. All right. That toilet need to get fixed. That toilet need to get fixed. Bro, you know you ever been in a house and the toilet be doing that? Shh. Jose, you saying no? Huh? Bro, where Jose get that shit from? Where he get that from? Let me tell y'all something. Before the show, so all my people from different heritages, different, I always say this word wrong, ethnicities, this ain't nothing against nobody. But what we do understand is every ethnic culture has a certain thing like that they just don't do. So Jose is a black dude with a Spanish name with Caucasian characteristics. 100%. You feel me? You feel me? Like, he is a black dude. 100% he's a black dude. The Spanish name, when his name ain't even Spanish, we ain't gonna put y'all in our business. We don't know where Jose come from. You feel me? But he got the curly hair like a Spanish dude, so we'll let him go with that. But dude really got Caucasian people tendencies, yo. Like, I be telling Jose certain stuff, he be like, that don't resonate, bro. Right? Like, I be like, Jose, you ever? He be like, nope. The dude told me, that was today. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Every cookout I've been to, somebody got, even if the mac and cheese ain't right, it's there. Like, yo, who, because you know, as black people, two things we're gonna say. Who made a potato salad? Who made the macaroni? That's a fact. As black people, I don't know what the Spanish called. Who made the enchiladas? I don't know. You know, who made the, Dave, when y'all eat together, Dave, what's the thing that y'all say? Who made the what? Who made the tamales? Tamales. Who made, see, I know it's something like that. Who made the empanadas? Something. So Dave said, who made the tamales, right? In the white family, it may be, in the Caucasian, it may be, who made the string beans? Who made the string beans? Who made the string beans may be the thing, right? Or who made the carrot souffle? That's it. That's it. That's the one. Who made the carrot souffle? Who made the carrot souffle? 100%. Who made? Jenny, who made this kale salad? Mom, it was Rebecca. Becky, did you make that? Cuz, I think it's the carrot souffle. The souffle. Who made the casserole? Who made this casserole? Right? But for Jose, we bring Jose to the, I'm like, Jose, first of all, this may be a New Orleans thing. You're right? I bring Jose in the hood. And it may be a New Orleans thing. Because I said, Jose, you ever, Tudor said, I want my sandwich dressed. Jose was like, would they put socks on it? Do they put a skirt on it? What do you mean dressed? Do they put a skirt on it? What, they got a suit and tie? Like, he was lost. So now mind you, I asked B. I said, B, you heard a dress sample? So B was like, nah, I ain't never heard of that one either, Trap. Like, that one new to me. So I let it slide. Because B, from the DMV, they probably got a different lingo. You know what I'm saying? So, but in New Orleans, it's like, yo, give me the hot sausage dress. The people know that's everything. Give me the shrimp po' boy. They gonna ask you, dress or not dress? Fully dressed, not dressed? What you want? So when Jose was like, it come with socks? My dog was bamboozled. You feel me? So I let that slide. We're gonna get back to stocks, y'all. I just gotta do this. So my dog said, bro, I'm lost. Like, what that? I'm like, no, Jose, that's lettuce, tomatoes. You know, you want everything on that joint. You feel me? He's like, oh, all right, that's cool. But bro, my dog hit me today and was like, nah, I'm not a macaroni person. I say, nah, bro. So my first thing was, are you lactose tolerant? Maybe you can't eat the cheese, it mess with your stomach. But even like that, there's somebody in the crib that know how to like get around that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't gonna give you the mac with the heavy. You can't get the heavy mac on the top. You feel me? Like, you know, you're gonna have the two, because even my family do that. Like, my family know that I don't eat pork, so they'll make two gumbos. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, here's the seafood gumbo, and here's the gumbo because Free don't eat. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? G-Mama used to do me that. You know Free don't eat that pork. Here's the seafood gumbo for Free. Here's the, and I'm serious, don't touch, don't go in that pot, bro. And everybody, and the crazy part is the whole family, y'all won't go in that pot. You got the hot sausage pot. you got the pot with the rolled hot sausages. Your pot got all the seafood and the rolled hot sausage. Nobody. It's my pot. So my dog Jose said, nah, bro, like, I don't. Then he ain't say, like, I used to eat the mac. I had a bad batch of the mac. He was like, I don't even do the mac. Then I knew something was wrong because he didn't say mac. He was like, I don't eat macaroni. I knew for a fact that was the Caucasian side. That was it. That was it. My dog ain't say, nah, bro, I don't do the mac and cheese. He was like, nah, bro, I don't do the macaroni. I said the what, bro? Yeah, you know a little macaroni. He like that, look, little macaroni. I said, nah, bro, you, that's my dog. I love him. Let's go, man. All right, we had a moment, y'all. That was a family moment. That's how you know the black side of him is, I understand when it's a roasting session, I don't get mad. I love it. The Hispanic side, the Dave side would have been in the bit pitching gasoline. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my man, what you? The white side would have been like, come on, Leon, what are you doing? Oh, Leon, I'm going to tell. That's harassment. You're bullying. You're bullying. You're bullying. You're bullying, Leon. Leon, I'm not calling you Trapper while you're bullying. You're going to be called Leon because you're in this bully phase. No bullying. No bullying. No bullying. Bullying. B, you're bullying. You're bullying. All right, man, let's go a little further. So, next one is Ingbridge. The company is up 10%, minus 10% year to date. They make provisions in distribution, storage of oil and gas. They also have a liquid pipeline and gas distribution. Jose, E&B, are we flushing it? Are we flipping? What we doing? Nope, we not flipping. All right, next we going with, so I never can say this name right, I just know it as Dr. Pepper. Right? It's like a German name or something, I don't know. Right? How you say it, B? Keurig? Keurig? You sure? What side telling me this? What side telling me this? You said Keurig, what side? It's definitely not the black side. Hey, listen. I asked my dog, what side? He said, definitely not. He said, Trapper. I said, I pronunciated it correctly. It's Keurig. It's Keurig. All right, so Keurig. So check this out. Ticker symbol, KDP. This company is responsible for Buy, Crush, Sunkist, Schweppes. That's the ginger ale, the most popular ginger ale. What's the chocolate milk? Yoo-hoo. I don't know, because even black people be saying that, like, this ain't right. Yoo-hoo. They be saying it ain't right. And Hawaiian Punch. They got all the, not even sugar, they got all of the high fructose. All right, how do we feel about them? They minus 6% year to date. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna buy them, but when I looked at the, once you, look, you got the buy for the fake healthy people saying, I don't want the sugar. You got the crust, Sunkist, and Hawaiian Punch. You're not missing. You're not missing. You ain't missing. You feel me? Then you got the ginger ale for the. Let me get a ginger ale, please. Where my dog at? Ginger ale. My stomach hurt. And why do black people think ginger ale? That's the black side, Jose. Why do black people think ginger ale is the cure-all? But I also heard. Where you from, Gindi? Kenya. So I don't know if it's the app, but I know like Jamaican people too. Heard that the ginger ale, ginger beer. No, ginger beer. Bro, black. Bro, why do we think ginger ale and ginger beer are the cure-alls? The damn ginger. I ain't think about it. Why do we think that? Why do we think that? Man, I feel bad, bro. Oh, man, let's drink some ginger ale. You don't got no ginger ale? Man, get a 7-Up. The ginger ale and crackers. The saltines. Your mama hit me with that a few times. I come home like, man, I feel the welding smoke done got to me. Man, I feel a little bad. Free? Come here. Go in that closet right there, boy. Get them saltine crackers at the bottom. Frank, where you put them crackers at? Did you eat all them crackers, Frank? And get the ginger ale. Go lay down, Free. You hungry? I ain't hungry, man. Just drink that. I got some etouffee in the ice box for you. I miss my auntie, man. My auntie kept that etouffee on the clutch for me, and she let them know that's free etouffee. And guess who always, he won't eat the rice. He mad. That nigga don't need all that. Why you act like he your son? And look what she hit him with. That's my namesake, because we had the same name. All right, how we gonna feel like that? Next, Sherman Williams. Sherman Williams is the biggest paint and coating company in the game. Year to date, they up 866%. 1 year, they up 18%. The distribution of paint and coats. Big old dividend, too. I like it. All right, Shell. You know about it, man. The production of oil, natural gas, and refinery. Year to date, up 13%. 1 year, up 25%. How we feel about Shell? How we feel? Give him a little more. Man, y'all know about Shell. Cute. Every time you see a Shell, there's an Exxon across the street. You feel me? How we feel about it? We like it. All right, let's go a little further. The last one is Suncor. Suncor, year-to-date up 11%. 1 year up 16%. They develop petroleum, and they operate through Canada and the UK. Operate in Canada and the UK. How do we feel? Suncor, ticker symbol SU. Flush it or flip it. How they feel? How they feel? How they feel? Flush it or flip it. Flush it or flip it. How we feel, Jose? I like it. I ain't mad at it. All right, man. Let's go a little further, man. What we got, Dave? All right, good. We got a well track, man. Let's go. So this well track, actually, this came to me in my DM. When I was in the pen, y'all, like I really used to be on SP hard. Like that Ghost album, that was my, I get high. You know what I'm saying? So let's dig into this, man. So the lyric for this is, advancing from duplex to mansions. Stacking keys, hiding G's overseas, VCR in my VS. Game elevates, money I make into stock and real estate. Beep, beep. So simply what he said, like, yo, his life has evolved. His life has evolved from living in duplexes to mansions, from stashing keys and hiding G's overseas, VCRs and VS. The game that elevated to making money now. No more hustling backwards, but putting his money now into stocks and real estate. And for me, that's an amazing thing for me because I'm not the person that says stocks or real estate. I'm the man that says stocks and real estate because Both of them are essential to your wealth building journey. Styles P with our wealth track. Man, today's show has been so amazing, man. I think we had such a phenomenal time. Sometimes it's just glad. I just be glad to be back in the trap, y'all. And don't get me wrong, like I love being on the road, but sometimes just being back in the trenches, back in what we do, what we built from the bottom, it feels good. So I want to ask you this question when we get in it tonight. What are the probabilities of you having a successful life? What are the life probabilities to when you put a winning life in your favor? Some people say luck. Some people say you were born with a silver spoon. Some people gonna say. But I say the things that put the probabilities in your favor are, I say vision. I say consistency. I say boldness and the confidence to act. I say discipline. I say belief. I really feel like without any of those, if we void any one of those things, you will be stuck in gear. Why did I say that? Without vision, you have no direction on where you're going. And once you start moving, you need consistency to keep going. The minute you lack vision, now you are consistent at going anywhere. You lack consistency, you are moving, but you're moving in and out, which now gives you no momentum. But you also need the boldness and the confidence to act. Why? Because you can have vision, but you cannot have consistency without being bold enough to act. And in order to be bold, you gotta have confidence. A lot of people lack confidence and consistency, but they got the vision. But if you have the vision with no consistency and no confidence, then you ain't doing nothing. I hope I'm making sense to y'all. It's not just one thing. But then we need discipline. Because if we got the vision and we start being consistent and we got the confidence and the boldness to act, but we not disciplined, we setting ourselves up for failure. He or she who lacks discipline will consistently be chastised by their ignorance. So as you can see, we need the boldness. We need the confidence to act on the vision that we have. And then once we act on the vision, now we gotta have the consistency. Now we gotta have the boldness, but now we need the discipline. Because here's what I want you to understand to my fellas. If you don't have discipline, then what happens is you'll start getting up late. You'll start having days where you don't feel like doing it. When you become successful, guess what? Now there's a different level of women at your beck and call. And if you don't have the discipline, and I'm not disregarding or saying nothing about women, what happens is we live in a society where women, the first thing a lot of women are saying, 6 out of 10 women, a lot of things they're saying is how much money he got. 6 out of 10 women, they want a man that's successful. So what happens when you that man and you on the phone for a week with her, you texting her for a week and you send her the money to get her nails done. After you send her the money to get her nails done, you say, hey, let's catch a quick flight, let's go here. They got this restaurant I want to take you to. But what happens is once you take her to that restaurant, you do a little something, but you off your P's and Q's, you done fell into a trap. Or what happens when you're trying to do that with multiple women? You ain't got no discipline, fam. You headed for disaster. So he or she who lacks the discipline will consistently get chastised by their ignorance. And then I say belief. And then I say belief. Because you gotta have a belief that ignites it all. Because the vision without belief that it can get done is a vision with no action. A vision without no belief in consistency is a vision that sits in your head. A vision with consistency and boldness with no belief is a vision that goes to the grave. You need to have a belief. Why? Because the belief, the discipline, the consistency, the boldness, the confidence, the vision, these are the ingredients of a successful life of fulfillment. You put these things together and you increase the probabilities of you winning. Life is not about luck. Success is not about chances. It's about putting the probabilities in your favor. The problem is when we come from what we come from, we don't know how to put the probabilities in our favor, and we let the house keep winning because we don't know how to play the game. So we sit from the sideline, and as we sit on the sideline, we watch so many people win the game, and then we come up with excuses and we come up with reasons why they can do it and why we can't. And all they really did was they had a belief. They had a vision. They was consistently taking action. They were being bold, and they had the discipline to stay the course. Avoid any of those things you get stuck into gear. And I said this earlier, and I want y'all to sit on this, man. Where you are going is way more important than how fast you get there. In a society where most people focus on speed, the edge comes when you can build and have the mental fortitude and endurance to stay in the race for the long haul. So many people focus on speed. I need to get there by tomorrow. What happens is, what I love about the lion, and I always use this analogy, what I love about the lion is known for hunting. It's known for going chase it. The cheetah is known for going chase it. These animals, what happens is, and these ferocious predators, not only do they collect the data, but even when they miss, they build the stamina. They build the endurance. That's why the lion, you see muscles everywhere. The cheetah knows the slightest movement of the tail gives him a little more speed. The slightest movement of the tail helps him cut this angle real sharp. That happens when you collect the data and you plan the game for the long run. This is what happens. While they're running with footmen, I'm running with horses. I need you to understand that. To keep going, mistakes will be made. To dig deeper after a loss. To keep believing with the enthusiasm when no one else is believing. I need you to understand that every miracle that happened in the Bible, the person had to make a decision to release their old way of thinking and adapt a new way of thinking in the moment. In order to experience the blessing that is tended for you, you got to get rid of the belief. Peter sitting on the boat. His whole family was fishers. His brother was a fisher. He was a fisher. He come from a line of fishers. They had been in this spot all day. They ain't caught no fish. Jesus come up and stick his hand in the water. Yo, cast the net. At that moment, Peter had to make a decision. Do I go with what I know, or do I have a belief to do something new? It didn't take a whole lot of convincing. Hey, you want to be a fisher of men? Stick my hand in the water. Get the fish. And what happened? Peter let go of that belief. He let go of that belief in the moment. And immediately he adapted a new belief. And that new belief walked him into a legacy, walked him into a destiny. I need you to understand, the little man had a fish and a loaf of bread. The fish and 5 loaves, something like that, right? But, yo, give me that right quick. Huh? Give me that right quick. How you feed all these thousands of people with that? He had to, this is last, this is mine. I got to bring this to me and my people. Watch this. Once I feed the people with the fish and the loaves, guess what? He had more to go home with, more than what he thought he was going to have. In that moment, he had to relinquish what he believes was real, and the old beliefs didn't adapt a new one right then and there. Sometimes you don't have time. You got to act in a moment. Boom, new belief, old belief. My new belief is going to set me free. My old belief is going to hold me hostage. Your old belief and your old vision, your old way of thinking, your old programming is what's holding you hostage. There's a blessing intended strictly for you, but your current way of thinking is blocking you from that blessing. And I told my cousin in 2014, I said, cuz, we're gonna change the game. And I can say in that moment, my cousin believed me. And I remember we walked up to his room, I showed him this book. I said, cuz, this book has 100 black men in it that changed the world. And guess what, cuz? They all dead. I said, they all dead, cuz. I said, but I got a belief in that we can change the world, cuz. I got to believe that we can change the world, cuz. And the belief, immediately once I adapted that belief, it put my probabilities, it put my life probabilities in my favor. The belief ignited the probabilities. The belief started turning the table, because when I had the belief, then I had the vision. Not only do I believe it, cuz, I see it, cuz. Not only do I believe it, cuz, but I see it, cuz. I see it so much, cuz. I'm out here working on this plant job, cuz, but I'm in my phone. I'm taking an extra 20, 30 minutes a day on break, because I'm in the porta potty researching, and I can't get it out my mind, cuz. I'm in the air 300-400 feet. I'm Googling, cuz. The vision's so clear, cuz. I believe in it so much, cuz. I don't even want to work on these people's jobs. So the minute they gave me the opportunity, the minute they presented me with a situation, you got to cut your bid. I said, no, I don't. I quit. It wasn't even about a dollar amount. Consistency. The boldness and the confidence to act. Not only did I walk off the job, but I was bold enough to stand in it, 10 toes down. This is what I'm doing, man. When it got hard, this is what I'm doing, man. When everybody else swayed, when nobody, hey, I'm gonna do what? You're gonna change the world, investing in stocks? Man, nobody ain't gonna, them people don't wanna do that. I stood 10 toes down. I believed, I stayed consistent. I believed, I was bold. I had to act, I had discipline. I'm gonna keep learning, I'm gonna keep moving. I'm telling you, when you adapt a new belief, I'm telling you, when you bold enough to move, I'm telling you, when you got the confidence, I'm telling you, when you release the old way of thinking of what you know and you adapt the new way of thinking of what could be, you change your life, you open up the floodgates, and you walk into a new purpose. And that's where fulfillment comes from. The reason why you can't feel fulfilled is because your old way of thinking is stopping your cup from running over. It's kind of like the teapot. You know, it keeps whistling. You're hitting that lid. You ever seen a pot where you got the thing on the pot and the steam is hitting the pot so much the top starts shaking, and then immediately when you take the top off, the steam go whoo, and it come up so profusely, you got like, ooh. It's pressure. It's pressure from being capped in. Some of y'all got so much power. Some of y'all are so powerful. Some of y'all are so vibrant. Some of y'all got so much purpose, but you got the lid on it and it's sitting on the stove doing this. Take the top off me. Let it go out. Let it be abundant. Let it tell the air. Let it put some heat on you. 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 You need a little heat because you're too comfortable. You're too comfortable. You cannot have restoration without demolition. We talked about earlier about restoring our financial hygiene. You cannot have restoration without demolition. So tonight, I need you to demolish your old way of thinking. I need you to demolish your old characteristics. And I want to make it a little better for you. I want to make it a little better for you. One attribute one habit a week, I want you to get rid of it and replace it with something new. The problem is, we be trying to do everything at one time, and what happens is we overload ourselves. We put too much pressure on ourselves. And I'm gonna be real with you. We haven't increased our capacity enough to handle all that pressure. So what I do say is, the quickest way to become successful, it's not about this blueprint, it's to remove one old habit with one new habit. And if we do that once a week, and in 52 weeks, we've gotten rid of 52 old habits and replaced them with 52 new habits. Now we being intentional about creating new habits. We being intentional. All right, you drink alcohol? Bet you want to live a next life. Guess what? This week, I'm not drinking alcohol. I'm going to drink more water. This week, I'm not smoking a cigarette. I'm not smoking the weed. I'm going to replace that with reading 10 pages in the book. I know I need to get up and move around. This week, I'm not going to sleep the extra hour. What I'm going to do is I'm going to literally get up 30 minutes earlier, and I'm going to just take a 30-minute walk. If every week you replaced one old habit, the problem with that is now you got to sit in the mirror and you got to write down them bad habits you got. You got to sit in the mirror. You got to look and write them. And here's the thing. Scientifically, it is proven when you write something down and look at it, it shifts something in your anatomy. That's why every book I read, I got 500 tablets because I love writing. And every week, I probably buy 5 more tablets. You know why? Because I never want to have to wait on a tablet come for me to execute. I need to just go get it. So what I need you to do is, every week, this is the one thing I'm going to cut back. I need you to take and write down 10 things that you know are bad habits. I want you to write down 10 things that you know is holding you back. And now for the next 10 weeks, you are changing a habit consistently. I'm talking about actively engaging in the habit changing. We in September. You talking October got 4 weeks, November got 4 weeks, December got 4 weeks. We talking 12 weeks. We talking about by the end of the year, we done created 12 new habits. I'm saying you done took 1 quarter to get rid of 12 old habits that ain't helping you and to introduce yourself to 12 new habits that's gonna help you. In 1 quarter, you've created a whole new lifestyle. I ain't asking you to do it all at once. I ain't saying do it all at once. I ain't saying go cold turkey. I'm saying replace 1 habit a week. That means Monday through Sunday, you committing to doing 1 thing, and then the next week you take that habit and move it and apply it with another habit. Now in 2 weeks, we got 2 new habits. We done got rid of 2 old habits. We done introduced our life to 2 new habits. Actively engaging in the change. You gotta change what you say you want, or you gotta change what you said you want. It's your boy, the Wallstreet Trappin, man. This is episode 61 of Trappin Tuesdays, man. I told y'all, man, this was gonna be a hell of an episode, man. We consistently loving on y'all. We consistently pouring into y'all. And all we ask is that y'all do us a couple favors. 1, make sure you like this. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And make sure you share it with everybody. Jose drops something every week on the channel. I need y'all to do something for me, man. I'm not gonna lie. We need to get the views up. We need to get the likes up. Unlike Instagram, the algorithm on YouTube is free for all. All we gotta do is just get the people over there. So I need y'all to go to the Wallstreet Trapper YouTube page, and I need you to go to this YouTube page. And I want y'all to just go like as many videos as y'all can on both pages. This helps us out. But last and not least, man, I want y'all to go to the podcast platforms. iPhone for sure, the iPodcast, because that's where the charts is at. Man, go download as many Trappin Tuesdays episodes as y'all can. I know it may seem like a lot, y'all, but we give y'all 3 hours every week, 3.5 hours every week. And we ain't asking you to really buy nothing. I'm just asking y'all to help us grow the channel. I'm asking y'all to help us grow the page. I'm asking y'all to help us grow the audio. The reason why we need that is because that data now helps us build out an infrastructure. Y'all, we ain't asking y'all for no reason. We plotting and strategizing over here for real. Trappin Tuesdays is just the beginning of what we doing. We got about 6, 7 more shows in the pipeline, and we need to make sure we. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Get y'all tickets. Philly, that's the last show. Philly, you the last show. DC, Virginia, we're in Maryland, New York, Boston. Man, come show out, man. Come show out. It's the last show. I love y'all, man. And I hope if you haven't came to a show, and if you have come into the show, you felt the love. We're 1 week away. It's a quick train ride. I promise you the information that we give out in these shows, it ain't like nowhere else. Actionable tools, not just a bunch of millionaire quotes, not just a bunch of hype. We giving actionable tools. We giving actionable tools to help you grow, to help you with your family SOPs, to help you see how to pick winning stocks every year to beat the market, how my financial blueprint is set down. And if you got people in here, they can tell you, yo, dude, go crazy. You talking 3 hours, we go 4 hours. So if you in Boston, if you in Philly, if you in Massachusetts, if you in Pennsylvania, if you in New York, if you in the Virginias, if you in Delaware, if you in Jersey, if you in Maryland, man, come out. Come out. Come out. But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Until next week, Trappers, we out.